is intended only for mature audiences.
Here. It looks like you're whacking off.
Man's got to do what a man's got to do.
There you go.
Hello. Welcome.
Not judging.
Use the real Bubba Car, the OG theme today, because they claimed the theme tune last week.
Yeah.
Again, even though they said, we know this is a cover, but we're claiming it.
And they've never done it on my channel, so they just don't like you.
I know. Did it twice on my channel. So yeah, Mauler's here.
Zip it into da. Mauler long man.
Need an original tune to stop this stupidness from happening.
Well, I'm obviously not getting hit due to my brand new shill status, so I'd like to congratulate myself. The Lord of the Shill. Shilly Billy 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 Shilly. Can't wait to get my gift baggies. Oh my god.
Shilly
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought you were I thought you were a misery merchant.
I'm that too.
Misery merchant.
So are you. Buddy. Don't be all like, I thought you were a misery merchant. We're misery merchants, okay?
You know what we're not.
You
know what we're not?
What?
Contract breakers.
I think misery merchants would be something you'd find in Hades. That'd be really cool. They're like,
I kind of want to be a misery merchant. Sounds like something you'd be in a video
quite cool.
game.
Yeah, I mean,
purchase misery, sadness, depression. You can just buy them all from them.
What's the package like? Has it got dental?
Mage, sorcerer, barbarian, misery merchant.
Misery merchant.
Would you like some sadness?
I will sell you some poison, but you must drink it. Oh.
We have an offer on melancholy today. Buy one get free.
Hello to all the 0 viewers that we have, according to
Oh, let me check and see if we're
StreamYard
live or if you're just on Notify. Let me check because that's.
I'm live according to Yow Chowp.
Nope, we're on Notify.
We're on Notify. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Well, let me share the screen. You want to share my screen? You get to see everybody I'm subscribed to.
People in the chat saying you're live, baby.
I was going to say, I've got it up on my phone.
If you go to your subscription.
Now it's come up.
If I go to my subscription.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's live. Okay, there you go. Maybe it just took a second. Yesterday, I think Jeremy was stuck on live. Chrissy was. A lot of people were stuck on Notify Me. So you click on it and their live stream would be going, but it looked like it was just Notify for later. There was something wrong with YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That never happens.
Looks like it might still be kicking.
And they'll acknowledge it like in a month. So what are you gonna do?
Or maybe never at all.
Or maybe never at all.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and just fix the glitch or not.
That's
remember when streams were getting ghosted in 2020, like the whole year?
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't show up on your subscription page or anything. People would have to go to your channel to find. Yeah, those are good times.
Memories. Time to switch to Rumble. I got a great offer from Rumble. They said, hey, would you like to open an account?
Amazing offer for you and you only. Exclusively open an account with us.
And it's something funny. This is a non-exclusive offer. I was like, no shit, Sherlock.
Really?
But it's actually, this is a non-exclusive offer that not many people get. Well, non-exclusive, and the offer is, do you want to open an account on Rumble?
I feel like everyone gets that off.
Yeah, I
kind of feel
I got that offer too.
Yeah. And then I got chased today. Have you thought about it? Have you had time to go through it? What? Do I want to open an account on Rumble? That one.
I need to talk to them. I have questions. I'll just leave it at that for now.
So what do I get out? You get the content
lots of questions.
And we get
Rumble.
Some very questionable figures, which don't make it look a sense. You have 360,000 views on this and 1,200 likes. Wait, 360,000 views, 1,200 likes.
That sounds like
1,200 likes on 6,000 views on YouTube, you know?
Yeah. Yes, as a matter of fact, we had twice half as much on YouTube and 5 times as much interaction. So yeah, I have questions. I'm all for alternative platforms. They need to be legit. That's it. I mean, it's not too much to ask. Or at least
transparency, you know.
Yeah.
I think it might be cringy when the UIs are shit. It's like, why don't you just do things efficiently? One thing that we've talked about before, Twitch, right? You can't roll back streams. And I heard people saying like, oh, I can't handle, I think either Rumble, Kick, or both. Where it was like, oh, you can't roll back streams. Is YouTube the only one that figured that out? I have an
explanation, Mahler. I have an explanation. And it's legit. YouTube probably owns the patents on a lot of stuff that they're not allowed to use that they could. So
sure that they can patent
because that's what the other streaming services were having that's why some menus just fucking suck, is because Netflix owns them. And it's not just the ones they have. They own a bunch of patents, because a buddy of mine worked on Disney Plus back in 2000 when he was part of because he came from Netflix to work on Disney Plus, and he said that was the big problem they were having, is patents. And like, we build a menu, it was just like Netflix, and they're like, nah, can't do that. So they have to make certain changes. That's one of the reasons. The other one might be they don't want to put that much money into it, and they haven't been building it since 2005 like YouTube. So,
well, yeah, that's the thing. But if you want to be competitive with YouTube, you've got to equal them or do better.
Oh yeah, if you want to be competitive with YouTube, well, Peter, I believe his last name is Thiel. I say Thiel, whatever. One of the OGs from PayPal is a backer. I don't know if he owns Rumble, but he's a backer, so he's a big deal. But it's got it's got to have billions behind it, which it might, and it might be legitimate competition someday. But right now, I don't know. I just need to, I have time to sit there and talk with somebody about it. But I mean, they don't care about me or Mahler. They want to get they got the big boys up there right now, and that's good. But it needs to, if it's going to be legit competition, it needs to be evened out. It needs to be a place where you can go game, not worry about politics, like we're gonna do today on this show.
We're gonna game, Gary.
Yes. What we're gonna play, Conan?
Well, you guys can play games. I'm not gonna fuck. Maybe Witcher once a month. But or Conan. Conan looks fun. There's big booties in Conan.
Big booties.
Conan and
big
Geralt team up.
What was that?
I got Geralt and Conan team up in some kind of movie.
Conan would fucking kill the shit out of them.
They could hang out. Jeez.
This is a picture taken from a recent stream by, I think, Nina Infinity, where I am offline and being graped.
Oh wow, that is Wonder Woman 84 shit right there, buddy.
But I was like, joke's on you, because I'm just looking at Jane Theory's tits. So the joke's on it. Jane Theory took 2 hours to make this thing. I can see why. That is some
sculpted.
Ooh.
I mean, they're weapons. They're actual weapons. Those are boobs that can give life and take it.
They are weapons of mass distraction.
They are. They are. Just a little jiggle and then you lose your head.
Yeah. and it's distracting everyone from the grape going on behind. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
C'est terrible.
Oh my God, Disney's been burning in the last week. It's been great, hasn't it?
Sorry, gentlemen.
What, are you getting your phone or something?
There is currently no gaming going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm glad you have that light on for yourself or your cat.
Thank goodness.
Is it for your cat?
Cat's like, oh, gaming, right? Okay.
Okay, you gave me. Okay, not coming in.
I have an on the air sign outside my door. I just leave it on all the time now.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Just leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Just leave me alone. I'm representing a massive shout out
Yes.
to Eric
Yes.
July.
I wore it yesterday.
He went and hired
Carolyn.
who was fired from what was it?
I forgot the name of the company too because I
keep remembering it and forgetting it so
I
easily.
memory hold them up. Woke stupid motherfuckers.
Woke stupid waffles.
Sorry.
WSMF?
Because she said that
Right.
she thinks that Hogwarts Legacy is a good game.
Yeah.
Limited run games. Yeah, limited run games.
Limited run. Now they're limited. Now they are.
They're very limited.
Yeah.
So big ups to Eric July for that.
Yeah.
What a guy. What a guy.
Good dude. Hail Eric July.
I'm gonna back and board a couple of these things today, you know?
There you go.
A couple of these things, not a couple of bags to do it. There has been, I mean, Morley and I particularly have been gaming like fiends of late.
Oh, yes.
Absolute devils, you know? And just all this stuff is still going on around me, and I'm like the guy sat in a room that's on fire, but the flames of Disney and Rings of Power and Dead Horses and Jonathan Majors and Victoria Alonso, and I'm just there with my controller in the fire, just going, "This is fine. This is just fine."
Oh, dude, I am gonna enjoy every damn minute of this. This is a victory lap. This is Schadenfreude at its best. I wish I could eat popcorn right now, but I can't.
Neither can I.
Yeah. So
I'm see John Wick tomorrow though, and I don't know.
Yeah, baby.
Should I treat myself?
I had almonds in the theater.
To some popcorn.
So gay. I had raw almonds in the theater.
Not even like.
No, dude. I was gonna
roasted and salted almonds, or
I was gonna totally cheat, and my wife knew it. So she's like, "Take these, so you don't go get your fucking Skittles and your popcorn." I'm like, okay.
I don't want to get Skittles or anything like that, but I'm thinking, can I just get myself?
No, I didn't. I had a glass of water and raw almonds. They weren't salted. They weren't roasted. It was just like,
I'm not going to get a soda pop. I would have water, but I'm just like, can I get myself just some pop?
No.
I think I legitimately will only ever remember Shazam 2 thanks to Skittles, by the way. They've ruined it for me.
Oh,
Skittles is a bad example. I don't eat Skittles. It's like Sour Patch Kids. I like shit like that, like garbage.
That kind of stuff's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just wanted some sweet and salty popcorn.
Ah, yes.
It's a good popcorn movie. That's what it is. It's like a fantastic popcorn movie. I fucking loved it. Can't wait to see it with my kid. I'm not on keto.
I'm not on keto. I'm just eating sensibly.
Yeah,
that's all. You know,
I'm not eating a carb,
but I haven't had like the only carbs that I've had have been in vegetables.
What about crab?
I don't have crabs.
I haven't eaten crab since my mom forced me to
crab.
one time when I was 10. Yeah. Yeah, then there's Jonathan Majors. I mean, like, innocent till proven guilty. Hope it's a squabble. Hope the girl's okay. Hope he continues with his career. Hope it's just all a big kerfuffle that's actually nothing. But it's still a black eye for Disney. You can separate those two things. I think it'll just completely go away. But this yesterday over a fucking meme, basically. Wow. So, of course they won't get rid of them. And
we know why that is, and we know why one is different than the other.
Yeah, they fired Gina because she's a woman. No, because she was a woman with a certain point of view. that was pretty
correct.
Correct. And didn't go out and attack anybody. Actually, Pedro Pascal's point of view was attacking towards half the nation. He was allowed to be a voice actor for the rest of his piece of shit series known as The Mandalorian, which is Kenobi bad right now.
Yeah. Wait, we got another one coming in. Is it today or tomorrow?
Oh yeah, dude, I'm making a video on this shit now. It is like I didn't like it had to be like saving Star Wars good for me to acknowledge it, or Kenobi bad, and it hit Kenobi bad last fucking episode, and I was like,
the one with the stupid dragon, like everyone being retarded.
Pterodactyl that decided not to eat the kid for a day, and they had to go back and ask Bo-Katan because they need to ask Bo-Katan to make a little map and figure out. Then we go back and to refuel our fucking jetpacks and go back and forth because we were training on the same beach with a giant alligator attacked a bunch of people because we're fucking retarded.
When has he ever had to refuel his jetpack in the show? Like,
well, the fat one.
I didn't watch the show.
The fat
but I heard that
a little more on the
they went to rescue somebody and then he couldn't fly any higher because he's like, I'm out of fuel.
Yes.
That sounds like the dumbest jetpacks in history.
He runs out of gas. But no, this is after they're training on the same beach where they were attacked in the first episode.
Yeah, they get attacked at the same fucking
on the same damn beach. There's no lifeguard towers. There's no like lookouts. There's no like people flying around in their jetpacks looking for fucking monsters that are coming around. They're just like, it won't happen again.
Oh, it's funny as fuck. The kid just sort of walks off, and then suddenly there's a horrifying monster that just grabs him.
And then Dad, who runs out of gas, mentions they get away every time. So this has happened before.
Yep.
Why is this show just babysitting?
And they knew the length of the jetpacks, by the way, wouldn't reach the nest, but they went anyway. It was like, get in the ship. And then she gets in the ship, chases it all the way to the nest, and then goes back to say, I couldn't attack it because then it would eat the kid.
And why isn't he eating the kid?
Well, it turns out he did, and then he regurgitates the kid. The kid's fid.
Yeah, I'm taking you for food, but I'm not hungry right now.
Okay, so that's not how regurgitating works, by the way. Kid's not supposed to be fine after.
It's supposed to be whole and
made
conscious.
Yeah. But
regurgitating is when you've been
chewed up. It symbolized Disney Star Wars perfectly.
Swallowing the
I'm so glad I gave up on that show.
And puking them back up. That's Disney in a nutshell.
Hey, when's that Kenobi season 2 coming out?
Never.
As soon as that Rian Johnson trilogy comes out.
Heyo.
As soon as Kathleen Kennedy gets fired.
Good times. This Star Wars IP, innit? Because there's 8 episodes this season, I assume.
I don't care.
God, it's probably
point being, we've watched half of the story they have to tell.
I know.
Fucking hell.
What is the story that they're telling?
Mando needs to have a bath. He slipped in the bath, and then he went home because Mandalorian's not poisoned or whatever. And now he's just chilling out. He's chilled out with the Mandalorians doing fuck all for a while now. And then we have that random side story in Coruscant on top. Also, baby Grogu was saved by some Jedi. They left Coruscant. No character, just scenes. Just lots and lots of scenes. It's really interesting stuff. There's lightsabers. There's blaster shots.
You sold it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not at all a waste of time. No.
So 4 episodes, because this is actually an old school nerd debate throwback that has a lot more context now. Let's compare it to Picard season 3. And 4 episodes there. Let's compare the 4 episodes of Picard season 3, which cost a 10th. And just had one guy in charge, Terry Metalis. Like, how much story did we cover in 4 episodes of Picard season 3, and how much story have we covered? Shit, let's go to Mandalorian season 2. Let's throw that into. And it still doesn't equal what Picard season 3 covered in 4 episodes. Not even close.
I gotta find your home, and then we did, and then you got bored, so we didn't. That was season 1 and 2.
Yay! Season end of season 2. We've finished the Grogu arc. It's time for the show to grow. Oh no, he's back.
And remember, if you were to count those Boba Fett episodes as season 3 episode -1 and 0 or something. Then that's what the season's been about. It's you showed your face, you got to have a bath, and then he did, and he slipped, and then he went home, and that's it.
That's what he did. He slipped.
I got shit for that. People were like, he did not slip. He was grabbed by a monster. And then in the episode, he said, "Yeah, I slipped. I didn't, I just
Yeah,
didn't know
dude. I thought you were wrong, and no, you were right. I'm like, they couldn't be that stupid. And
they couldn't make the Mandalorian slip, could they?
Sweet summer child's like, Disney couldn't be that stupid. Yes, they can.
Oh, wait.
Time.
Hold up.
Wait
a minute.
Something ain't right.
Something ain't right. It's called Star Wars.
It's called John Favreau Can't Write Television.
But the Mythosaur was cool.
Was it?
John Favreau is in the television show.
Gary, is anything cool in this show? Really?
No.
Is it?
No.
Feels like a merchandise store every time I watch it.
It is. It's a knockoff Boba Fett, a knockoff Yoda with some Rebels characters that only the hardcorest of the hardcore Star Wars fans gave a shit about.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Who I mean, and honestly, the dialogue the dialogue was better in Rebels than it is here.
I get very tired of the dialogue in modern Star Wars. There's nothing in it. This is the way. 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 And you're like, yeah, I get it.
This is the way.
No, I think you said it best, Mueller. This is the gay.
This is the gay.
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 I'll try some Mark Millar Nemesis Reloaded.
There you go. Mark Millar, damn good writer.
What do you think the ending's going to be for this season?
Oh,
Luke Skywalker's
Ahsoka and Luke and Han Solo and Princess Leia will come back.
Baby Rancor, do it.
And with a baby Rancor and a baby Chewbacca and a baby Jabba and a baby 21B and
baby IG-88,
baby Yoda,
baby Vader.
There's gonna be a baby and he's gonna go, "I'm Ben Solo."
Oh my god. That's the one from the sequel.
Oh my
God, they did the thing.
It's so funny watching them set up the clone stuff when it's like, what do you mean set up the most hated decision in all of stuff, bringing back fucking Palpatine? Why would we want to? Why?
Well, somehow he returned more.
And we got to come up with the somehow.
Do you think
JJ
took it? JJ took it so personally that everyone made fun of that line that he was like, "You better make 10 seasons of TV show to explain that shit, so that they can't make fun of me anymore."
And they didn't.
No, well, maybe they will in 9 years from now or some shit.
Hey,
no one's watching this shit this season. Never
hang
mind
in
9
there,
years
Mahler.
from now.
Hang in there, man. They're gonna turn things around in 9 years.
They're gonna turn things
9 years. They're gonna turn it around.
This is
how,
one of those.
how long have they owned it for at the moment?
Over 10 years.
Oh shit!
And you have to be like, they're gonna turn it around. It's gonna get better. You look back and you're like, 2017 was TLJ. 2017.
2019 was their last movie.
I have a photograph that I found a couple of days ago of me and my mate going to see TLJ.
Start a Nickelback song right there or something. I don't know.
This is you remind
Look at
me.
this photograph.
And yeah, we got smiles on our faces. We're in the car. We're gonna see some Star Wars. Everything was great, and then on the way back, we're all fucking like.
So George Lucas is selling it, right? And you go to you in that timeline. You tell them in the future they will not be able to make Star Wars movies because they can't even break even, and their TV show spin-offs are now like making dirt poor money as well. And everything looks like shit, and all the characters have been destroyed. Anyway, enjoy that over the next 2 decades. You're like, thanks.
When you said you sold it to the white slavers, you weren't kidding.
Back when, before Kevin Smith lost his testicles, remember Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back? And it was going to be Goodwill Hunting 2. And Gus Van Sant was just, Ben, I'm counting. And he's just counting money. That's what fucking George Lucas is doing. He doesn't give a shit. He's made so much money off the Disney stock. He doesn't care. He's gone to visit he's gone to visit the Mandalorian set, I think, once.
As like an honorary thing.
Was it to laugh?
Maybe. I don't know.
You can imagine it'd be really funny. They're like, "This is Mandalorian. He's kind of our main character of Star Wars now." And John would be like, "Who's that? What's this?
That looks like Boba Fett.
He's just Boba Fett, but he's silver."
Well, this is George. This is our Boba Fett. I mean, this is our Mandalorian. He's got a rich lore. He's got a baby.
Giant desert butthole in my last movie.
Why is Yoda so small? He's a baby. He's a baby, George.
Well, you see, that's a baby,
Really,
George.
George is like,
The Mandalorian's got to look after the baby. What's the Mandalorian called? We're just going to call the show The Mandalorian.
What's the show about? The baby and the guy.
Adventures in Star Wars Adventures in Babysitting.
And another thing, George, screw that John Williams score. Totally stupid. We're going to have some Western flutes and shit playing and some string instrument in the background.
Oh my god, I will die if I hear that stupid sound effect ever again. They put it in like it's like 1 per 2 minutes of episode. They can't resist. Every time he does anything, he opens a door, he shoots his gun, or his ship fucking flies off. They play that stupid sound effect. You know it plays when he takes a shit, right?
I'm just watching the latest episode. And I'm like, none of the actors are here. It's all stunt people.
Yes.
Nobody's there.
Nobody's
It's all
there.
AI.
Anyone who's wearing a helmet ain't who they are. That's not Jon Favreau in there. That's a stunt guy.
Dude, the people behind the cameras have the Mando helmets on.
It's directed like they have helmets on.
They're like, John,
It's like got blindfolds on.
like Mr. Favreau, what do we do? But he's like, I'm John, yes.
We're
Yeah.
method.
Yes.
Everybody has to wear helmets all the time.
Yeah. Where's
Him
Pedro?
stunt
He's
direct
a
and
homie,
stunt
you fucking
writers.
idiot. What do you think he is? Oh.
That's the new Hollywood stunt everything, stuntman.
4K,
Dragon
baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
sweet.
And
Where's,
I hate this logo. I hate this logo, but Booyah.
Bomb.
Oh,
Okay,
so good.
I'll do this then. This is heavy.
Oh, you finally got it.
I got
How come it took you this long?
it.
It's been out for like a year, dude.
I know. I bought it on Amazon, so I just go to Amazon and watch it.
Did they let you leave a review, or did they warn to take that away too?
They took it down after 6 months and then threatened me.
I told my wife that. She's like, "What?" And I'm like, yeah.
They threatened me when my review was complete. Just like, it wasn't good. It was poorly written. Didn't have any swearing. Even gave it a 2 out of 5, so they couldn't do me for a review bombing. 1 out of 5. 6 months later, let's get rid of this. And if you put a bad review about our stuff again, we'll ban you. Horse died on the set of Rings of Power. Oh,
The real.
Even the horse one.
the real, the Richard Harris.
Yeah. And I got
Who was no disrespect to Michael Gambon. He's a very good actor, but Mr. Richard Harris's Dumbledore was so much.
this will be given away at the raffle in Las Vegas because I accidentally ordered
Bilbo
two.
Baggins,
And this is Ian Holm.
King of the Wild Frontier. Late great, Ian Holm.
Ian Holm.
Those Dumbledores, by the way, because I like Michael Gambon as well, but
I do too.
man, they are like night and day in terms of performances, characters.
Yeah.
One of them, like in the first 2 movies, it's much more. It's hard to say. Much more magical,
He's
fantasy.
reserved. He's reserved. He's Richard fucking Harris. Michael Gambon figured out the role, I think, in Half-Blood Prince, because he starts to play it way more reserved. He's good. He's good in moments, but Dumbledore's never bombastic. He's not screaming ever. When he yells, it's supposed to be a couple times in the entire books, and it scares the hell out of everybody when he gets angry, and he only gets angry twice.
You wouldn't like Dumbledore when he's angry.
Yep.
You guys watch Unforgiven? You must have, right?
Yeah, of course.
Richard Harris in that is fucking great as well.
He's fucking brilliant in that.
He's a great actor. He was a Hellraiser.
Yep.
That movie, God, I love the casting of it. Gene Hackman,
Unforgiven,
obviously, yeah.
all timer.
Morgan Freeman. Was one of my favorite. It's my favorite Western. One of my favorite films as well.
Proper favorite Western. It's kind of like the end of the Westerns. But
That's it, right? Like you could argue it's one of the greatest
that era.
deconstructions ever done. It's done with such care and passion from all the people involved.
Now watch like all the Clint Eastwood ones prior to that, and it gives it even more context.
Yeah, like the imagined history of the man in Unforgiven is Clint Eastwood's like past films, kind of.
Rider, all that stuff, man with no name stuff.
Hell yeah.
And even the Outlaw Josie Wales, which is my favorite.
I heard that PETA was furious that a horse died on the set of Rings of
They
Power.
want to use CG horses.
Well, it depends how it
they
died,
were furious because PETA said, "Hey, killing animals is our job."
Do they just like when they search for any animals that are in any kind of danger, they just announce themselves like, "We're here to be angry at you. We don't even know what's happening."
I suggested yesterday that we make PETA CGI and then trap them in the metaverse. that would be my solution. I like animals. Animals die sometimes. It's the first horse that's died in 50 years. It died of embarrassment. So maybe
I died of boredom because I fucking nearly did.
It read the script and just said,
just like
killed over.
End it now.
It's just like watching a scene play out. And it's just like, oh fuck this. This sucks.
And of course, I get some
just went limp.
How insensitive! You're praising the death of a horse to own a show. Yes.
I mean, how did the horse die? If it was like an accident,
I didn't
it
kill
was
the
just old
fucking
age.
horse.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hold on, I have an article here.
Hey, if they had listened to us, if they had listened to me, that horse would be alive right now. Okay.
Exactly.
I did my part.
PETA condemns Rings of Power producers after horse dies on set of Lord of the Rings spin-off. Animal rights group urges film and television productions to use CGI in place of living creatures.
Have you seen that meme where there's like
Have
a tug of war and it's between two sides, and then you realize there's someone pulling your rope with you that you'd never expect, and it's like PETA joins forces to bring down Rings of Power. And you're like, what the fuck?
Whoa!
Strange bedfellows here. Like the Greta Thunbergs all cancel Rings of Power. It's like, oh shit.
Well,
PETA has joined the fight. You know, it's like
the portal scene, and we're all arriving, and then PETA comes through, and it's like, we got to defeat Thanos.
Who Zelensky come together to cancel the Rings of Power. Brings peace to the Ukraine.
Well, I think we can safely say that Rings of Power is flogging a dead horse.
It's like, you have all the world leaders meet up to say that Rings of Power needs to be made illegal. Like,
yes.
Oh my god. Who's it? Ukraine and Russia unite.
Let us announce world peace as dependent on Amazon canceling Rings of Power. And Amazon like, what?
And they go, no.
No.
It's either peace or World War III. No peace.
No peace. There will be no peace.
The animal rights group PETA has condemned the use of live animals on set after the horse died during the production of Amazon's television series, Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. The horse had a cardiac arrest. Fucking hell, so did I when I watched the first season. On March 21st, while the fantasy spin-off was rehearsing for its second season in the UK. We are deeply saddened to confirm that a production horse died, said a spokesperson for Amazon Studios on Sunday morning. The incident took place in the morning whilst the horses were being exercised prior to the rehearsals. The trainer was not in costume and filming had not yet commenced. Both a veterinarian and a representative of the American Humane Association were present at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The independent necropsy has confirmed the horse died
of shame,
cardiac failure.
Shame, embarrassment.
That horse just killed. The horse is actually alive and just faked it.
The horse house shunned from his own house.
I read like pieces as you were scrolling that, and I thought it was about to say like it seems that living underground with orcs is what caused the cardiac arrest. I was like, wait, what?
The horse was standing near 20 other horses when its heart stopped. Sources told Deadline. More than 30 horses were reportedly on set that day.
Where did Mahler go? Mahler,
He's had enough.
He's had enough.
He had a cardiac arrest.
Listen,
And a cardiac
I don't
arrest.
blame him. I lost count of how many strokes I had covering this show.
Mahler's just started a Resident Evil 4 stream.
He did.
He's just started a new
out.
Resident Evil 4 stream.
Shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. In a statement released shortly after the news broke, PETA said the show was exploiting animals. Fucking hell, pot calling kettle black. And called for film and television productions to use CGI in place of real creatures. It seems that living underground with the orcs is par for the course for the producers of the Rings of Power, because they have the option to use CGI, mechanical rigs, and other humane methods, said PETA's senior vice president Lisa Lang. PETA is calling on the show's creators and all other producers to take on a new quest without using any real horses. The whole horses used in the second season of the Rings of Power were provided by the Devil's Horsemen. Oh, I mean, that might explain a lot then.
I know. Unfortunate name.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate name right there. Wow. A supplier of horses and stunt people in the film industry. The company has worked with big name series, including Game of Thrones and The Crown, as well as Hollywood productions such as Justice League and Transformers.
Why was there a freaking okay? I was reading this yesterday. I'm like, I've seen this movie and I don't remember horses in it, but I must have forgot the entire movie. That's the Alex Kurtzman one. That's the Alex Kurtzman. It's like last night or first night, or because everything had to be dark and night because of
I never watched. Oh, fuck that! I was out.
God,
I was way out by then.
Terrible. It was terrible.
When I saw the design of Hot Rod, I was like, no.
And you know what? I kind of like the first Transformers movie. I'm fine with it. It's silly, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah. Nah. The Rings of Power franchise has come under fire previously for its treatment of live horses. In 2012, the director, Peter Jackson, was criticized for the production of The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. Animal wranglers on set alleged that 3 horses, as well as other farm animals, had died during production. In response at the time, PETA launched a petition urging filmgoers to refuse to see movies where animals have been harmed. Jackson later
I am
denied.
absolutely for every PETA member to not see movies or do anything. Just don't leave your house. Just stay inside. Be vegan, stay inside, let the rest of us run the world. I'm fine with that.
I'm just happy with any member of PETA just shutting up. They kill more animals. They kill more animals a year than any animals died in any production ever combined.
You shut your bleeding hole. Sorry, I just watched Orange.
You shut your cake hole. The production regrets that PETA. Oh, hold on. Jackson later denied the claims that any animal had been mistreated, calling them unsubstantiated. The production regret that PETA has chosen to make such a serious allegation, which has distressed many of the dedicated Kiwis, who worked with animals on the film, Jackson wrote on Facebook.
Those horses are treated so freaking well in Hollywood. And the fact that they've this company had lost 1 in 50 years when, man, back in the days of the Western, they were dropping like dead horses. But would it be bad to use beating a dead horse pun with Rings of Power at this point?
I already have.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry. That's a delayed one right there.
I already did.
Season 2 is beating a dead horse. I'm gonna say
The Rings of Power is a prequel to... No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's fucking made up trash.
Fanfic, intersectional, modern.
Oh,
Garbage.
its first season drew 25 million viewers in its first 24 hours.
Wait a minute.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Nielsen rating says no.
They say no. It actually fell way behind The Boys, which didn't have 25 million viewers in its first 24 hours and was by far the #1 show on Amazon that could barely crack the top 15 on streaming, that is dominated still by Netflix.
Amazon reported, hey, maybe we picked the correct theme tune for today.
What? Uh-oh. Maybe we can play it and Mueller will come back. Did he get to you? Is internet?
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
He came back.
He came back.
He came back.
Hey.
How's your Resident Evil 4 stream?
Yeah. Do you have a
it was a quick one, but just knocked out professional mode. Why not?
Nice.
As was theorized, Orcs and PETA joined forces to give me a heart failure, and
that's what you speculated. Actually,
had to get a different heart reinstalled. It's all good, ready to go.
You Jean-Luc Picarding.
Do you mean am I an android?
No, in the next generation, Picard actually has a fake heart.
Oh my god!
Because he was stabbed through the heart.
Yes, he was
when he was in Starfleet Academy.
Why did someone stab him in Academy? What the fuck?
He almost died, and they did like a
jump jock.
Why would you stab?
Two-man play jump jock.
They did It's a Wonderful Life-ish kind of.
Nausicaan, a Nausicaan speared him through the back with a serrated blade through his heart.
And they got him.
Tapestry. Tapestry? That was the great one of the great episodes.
Great episode.
Do you get to see that happen?
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you see, the Tapestry starts with Picard's fake heart exploding. And so they have to perform an immediate operation on him. And he dies on the table, and he thinks he's gone to heaven, and it's actually Q. And Q's just like, oh, Jean-Luc, all the choices that you made have led you here. If only you had changed them when you were younger. And then he's like, but never mind. Time to go. And he's like, no, Q, give me a chance to go back and change these mistakes that I made when I was a reckless youth and I lost my heart, my true, real heart, because I was such a hothead. So he allows Picard to go back when he was in Starfleet Academy. And he then changes what happened so he doesn't get speared by the Nausicaan, but he makes choices which have terrible implications.
Well, it takes away his boldness.
Yes. So he becomes a regular nobody.
Yeah.
He's on the Enterprise as a first grade lieutenant.
Meaning there is merit in the Star
Trek
universe.
Meritocracy.
There is merit. It is a meritocracy.
Tapestry is one of the greatest episodes of television of all time.
Which season?
I love Q.
Tapestry is season 4 or 5.
I can't remember. Help chat.
Is it 4 or 5, Tapestry? Been a while. A little while.
Up since then. No, don't.
Hey, Mandy Summers.
What's up, Mandy Summers?
Mandy chose to live with me.
She did?
Mm-hmm.
When's she moving?
She's moved in.
Oh, is she downstairs? She's screaming downstairs.
I
Did
think
you
she's
make her a
in-
room out of Hot Toys boxes or Magic cases?
Yes. I've lined up the Magic cases so she can slide in and just sleep in there.
There you go.
A work of art in Magic. I'm like the collector from TNG. I collect the pretty things and I put them in the bath, the lotion. No, that's wrong.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It puts the lotion because there's a kid. It's season 6. It's Tapestry season 6. Wow.
Season 6. Dang. Really?
Season 6 has got some belting episodes in it.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, oh, after season 5, it kind of simmers down a bit. It's like, fuck off. Season 6 has got some incredible episodes.
Yeah.
How many seasons are there total for TNG?
7.
Okay.
Seven
The bad
seasons.
one, or
See, 7 could be. I mean, it's the finale. The 2-part finale is absolutely outstanding. All good things. Not good things. All good things is the no. Is it all good things?
No, good things.
Yeah. All good things, part 1 and 2. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Kara, fuck off. Shad killed you.
wait, what?
Shad, right. Just look, okay. I know we're going to slightly go off topic for a second here, right? Right. X-ray girl moves into Shad's house. Shad kills her. Nina moves into Shad's house. Shad kills her. Kara moves into Shad's place. Shad kills her.
I'm sensing a pattern.
Oh, was it one is an
Women are the
accident,
problem.
2 is careless, and 3 is a pattern, or whatever it is.
That's it.
I'd have heard of treat 'em mean, keep 'em keen, but Shad's taking the piss here.
Yeah. Remind me not to share any living quarters with Shad.
He will cook you alive. Cook you alive. So the
I'll
chat
bring
goes,
my nunchucks
"Based."
for defense.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm going to
Shad
see some nunchucks tomorrow.
Shad.
John Wick tomorrow.
Shad made my video. He did.
Listen,
did
okay,
X-Ray Girl.
you bringing that up, good old John Wick. I have to ask: have you guys seen what?
I have seen
Why am I forgetting his name? Main guy in Shazam. I'm blank.
Zachary Levi. Zachary
Yeah.
Levi.
Zachary Levi. Have you heard what he said recently?
Not good.
It's not good.
Do you know about it? I saw the clip and I was like, oh, that is desperate. And one could summarize it without lying by saying he said, John Wick's not going to be that good. Go see Shazam.
Wow.
Oopsies. Let's see how Shazam's doing, shall we?
Well, I've seen them
That's
both.
why he's saying
I've seen them both, and John Wick 4 is much longer, and I'd watch it 1,000 times before I'd watch another nanosecond of Shazam 2, which is still better than Ant-Man 3.
Well, Shazam is just crawled over 100 million worldwide.
look at that. Look at that expectation. This
Oh, look at that. Go scroll up.
Oh, no, we can't even hit the exact.
That is performance issues.
You know what performance issues is? That.
Oof.
That.
Oof.
I want to mention, of course, that he says everything in very tongue in cheek. He's just trying to have fun, quote unquote. But the fact is, like, I'm trying to be as nice as possible. You probably want to be in a position where Shazam is like the beginning of the great part of your career. You're like, I'm playing a big superhero in a big budget movie. Who knows what's next? And it's like
rom-coms.
Oh.
Zachary Levi rom-coms.
So it must not feel good,
That's
of course. And they probably worked really hard, and he's probably really good friends with everybody on it. So it must fucking suck. But man, some of the stuff he has said on social media is embarrassing. He needs to stop. He's like almost picking fights with the Snyder people as well.
Yes.
Oh, because that's always a good idea.
That's good.
Oh yeah. They've been known to back down, those Snyder people.
Snyder, like it's knowing DC fans. Okay, so I've said this before, but like DC fans are a different breed. They're just more passionate than Marvel fans. So the Snyder fans are a radical sect of the DC fandom that you just don't fuck with. Okay, you just that's what they are. They're very passionate people. They love their stuff.
I'm just spawning in chat. That was cut, that clip. He didn't say that, Mauler. That's small brain of you. You know, a small brain of you is I saw the context fully. He starts by saying that John Wick's cool and everything, you know, but it's not a family movie. Shazam is a family movie. You want a family to it. And
you
then
understand you understand
jokingly, he says, John Wick's not going to be that good anyway. It's like trying to be, you know, like he punched the shoulder of Keanu Reeves, you know,
cute about it,
he's
right?
trying to be
but
cute
it comes off passive aggressive. It's the optics.
Absolutely.
I know Zachary Levi did not mean to diss fucking John. Everybody knows that.
Of course not. And that's what I'm saying when I say you could be telling the truth by saying he took a shit on John Wick. You can do that because of what he said. That's why you got to be careful with what you say, even if you're not joking.
101. It's like you need to just remember
when your opening weekend is not good.
Mm-hmm.
And then you drop 69, I mean, base number, but you drop 69%.
69 for 69.
This film, I think this movie has to hit approximately 300 million to break even.
It's not going to do that.
No.
Oh, did you hear the budget for Indiana Jones?
It's like 350 million, isn't it?
What?
$100 million.
Oh god, does 200 million go to Harrison Ford?
I thought like most of that went into de-aging him, but God, that is holy shit. And apparently Flash cost more.
Apparently Flash has got to hit $1 billion to break even. Because the amount of reshoots and everything.
They've reshot the
start production
movie.
And Ben Affleck just shat all over his.
I don't blame him.
Time in the film. I'm in it for 5 minutes. No, I won't direct it. I don't want to direct any film with James Gunn involved. And I'm in the film for 5 minutes. See ya.
Yep. I'm in the trailers as much as I'm in the film.
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh. Now then, if we go back, let's have a look at
John Wick.
John Wick.
And even Scream 6 did well for what it was, right? For a low budget.
Yeah.
Whatever,
John Wick. Look at that for a weekend. 73 million, slightly above expectations. It was expected to do around 65 to 70.
Yeah.
Did 73. And that is a great start.
Great word of mouth right now. A lot of people are like, haven't seen it yet, gonna see it next week. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend doing the marathon because it's fun. Can't wait to take my kid. So happy my kid's old enough to see it too. I can take my kid to movies like this now. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Love it. And like this is like John Wick is his favorite right now. Like that is like he is obsessed. It is his favorite thing.
The first John Wick is so good.
The first John Wick cannot be equaled ever, but this is the second best in the series.
I will agree to that statement. Yes.
No, well, it turns into something else. I talk about it in my review. It goes from hard-boiled action to this is a fantasy. This is a fantasy. It's like John Wick's Odyssey. It's his quest. And I kind of like that. I like that a lot, actually.
We got a Mauler came back.
Yay.
That's good.
I like that. That's pretty damn wholesome.
It is. For us. And for the Legion of Memers, for sure.
I know, for Legion.
Downright G-rated.
It's either G-rated or somebody's just got the logo all over the fucking thing.
Well, there's one with like, no, I won't even say it. Never mind. I won't go there because you'll make it. And I'm just, no.
I won't say it because you'll do it.
Because you'll do it.
Let's read a couple of super duperies because
super duperies
coming in. Mikey Gustler with 2 super chats for $30. I can guarantee somewhere this has got a. I don't think it has actually. Mauler should do an EFAP movie on The Room and The Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers, since both turned 20 years old this year.
Oh, is it 20 years?
Mm-hmm. Jay Longbone as Gary and ER should join as guests, especially ER since he hasn't seen either film.
Ooh.
I've seen The Room. I haven't seen Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers.
Cat in the Hat.
No, thank you.
Why is Cat in the Hat considered like one of the worst movies ever or something?
something like that.
Fair
That's
enough.
when Mike Myers was going through his I can do anything phase, and he couldn't.
What?
He couldn't. No.
It was 20 years ago. Was Audrey still around? I think she was. Audrey Geisel. She was so fucking pissed about the Grinch being talked into the Grinch. Because that's when my dad was still around, and he was helping because he was her accountant. He was Ted Geisel's accountant, and he became Audrey Geisel's accountant. So he was part of the negotiations. And they said they would be like true to the source material, and she hated every second of it. So the idea of it, yeah, she hated it. So I doubt, but I can't remember if she was around or not for Michael Myers, because I had just moved. My dad died, and I just moved to San Francisco. I wasn't paying attention to that stuff, so she would have hated that too.
He then follows up with, so apparently the budget, because we just mentioned this, for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is 300 million. That means it needs to make somewhere between 800 to 900 million to break even. Will this film be a huge flop or make some money?
Why do they keep doing this?
Dude, there's still like, there was an article that came out today about like Ant-Man, what went wrong? And
it was like, shit. How about that?
It was a long article, not stating the obvious reasons why this is like, well, we're not willing to bet against the superhero film yet, or we're not going to say superhero fatigue, and Marvel is a machine just making hits, and they've had a #1 film every week at like no context. Like Ant-Man 3 came out in fucking February with no competition. There's been COVID for the last 2 years, and even during the first COVID year, the films were flops. They lost fucking money, and they were able to hide it because of COVID until Spider-Man No Way Home came out and blew the freaking narrative to pieces. But they're still sticking to it. There's dude, in one John Wick article, they called it a COVID era movie. I'm like, no.
Chill's got a shill, man.
Chill's got a shill. They just won't. They'll never turn on their masters. They'll never acknowledge what the problem is. They're still trying to spin their wheels with a Victoria Alonso, and you have the corporate shills and the corporate media saying, oh, no, had nothing to do with the massive failures of Phase 4, losing millions of subscribers, losing billions on a streaming service, having a string of 17 pieces of shit, had nothing to do with Victoria Alonso going. It was because she produced a little fucking independent film about Argentina that they let her do. That is such horseshit. That is total horseshit.
Yeah, and the irony is we still own the Falkland Islands.
That's right. That's right. I know certain pundits just don't want to admit they're wrong, or they lost their champion, and they're going to probably lose their status and access. Integrity doesn't matter to them, or truth.
Taylor HTN has been a bar for 31 months. Thank you. Taylor Ramirez with a $5 says, Gary, since you know who Brandon Sanderson is, have you read the Wired article on him? It is absolutely unhinged about Brandon's response is really sweet.
Yeah, it was a hit piece on like, I don't know what, I know he's a writer. I haven't read any of his books. I know a lot of people like him. Doesn't seem like a bad guy at all. It just like seems like he cranks his stories out, and Wire went after him because he made a lot of freaking money outside. He's like crowdfunding his own stuff now, and he's just swimming in mountains of money. And good for him.
You can't swim in a mountain.
Yeah, you can. It's like a Jupiter of money. That's what he had. He's backstroking in a Jupiter of money.
He's Scrooge McDucking.
Ducking.
Did Family Guy do that joke where he jumps into the pool of coins and just smashes into it and there's blood everywhere and he's like, ah!
Pirate Queen has been a bard for 22 months. Thank you. Alctraz with a $5 says, hi all. Recently got all of the 6-issue tie-in to the game Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects. Love the game. Did y'all play it? No. And Pirate Queen upgraded their membership to Sorcerer level. Thank you.
Oh my.
SJ Mighty with a £1 for the Diamond Geezer super sticker. Thank you. Rabbit D. Megan has been a bard for 18 months, and Big Rog has been a sorcerer for 25 months, saying,
Big Raj.
I've been notified. Cheers. Yazars. Far Away Finley with a bard for 11 months, and Elusate with a $5 says, greeting, gents. I recently purchased my first signed comic. Would you recommend the CGC Signature Series grading? I would, personally.
Yeah, I mean, a signed comic's not one you're generally going to read. So it'll protect it. It'll protect its value. And you can display it. It'll look very nice.
Erin Pipes has been a sorcerer for a month and says, I knew when Nina left, we would hear feeding the duck sounds. Next we know we have PPs on live stream, just like on FNT. But is that bad? Wait, what? What on earth are you talking about?
There have been PPs on
who just
stream?
PP'd on stream? I don't know.
Who?
Apparently someone's peed on the screen. I don't know. SJ Almighty with a £1 fiddy super sticker of an ice cream for Gaddy. Aurora Uplinks has become a member at the Bard level. Thank you. Dr. Dave with the £10 says, howdy, y'all. It's my 50th birthday today. Happy birthday.
Welcome to the old.
And what better way to celebrate than to ignore the wife and kids?
Yes.
Tune into the real
My
man. You have been keeping me sane for years, lads. Cheers. Happy birthday, Dr. Dave.
Chat, I want to acknowledge that Mahler has been whipping it out every single stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
all of them. They've all been whipped.
All the tentacles.
All the tentacles have been whipped out.
Take 610 with the $5 says, have you guys not heard of Soul Asylum and their song Misery? We can start a company and make misery. Frustrated Incorporated, classic 90s. I know that song.
That is old school.
Esther Almighty with a £1 fiddy doggy. So I think that's a rags, maybe.
Did that singer die? Pretty sure that. He died of a heroin overdose, like pretty much everybody did.
Oh, like everyone did. Yeah.
Can't remember.
Are you 27 years old? Yes. Are you into music? Yes. Time to die.
Time to die. Janet Joplin.
Yeah.
Kurt Cobain. Joplin. Jimi Hendrix. I'm forgetting somebody.
Amy Winehouse.
Jim Morrison. Was Amy Winehouse 27?
Yeah.
I saw her live, dude, at Coachella. I was this far away from her. I was 3 feet away from her. She was great.
If you got your lighter out, would she have blown up?
No, but if I went, she would have fallen over.
Yeah.
So I'll show you the picture someday. But she was great. She was freaking great. Scott Weiland wasn't 27 though.
Okay.
Somebody put Scott Weiland. Was Buddy Holly 27? I don't know.
No, Buddy Holly was over 27, surely. Anyway, Master Austin with a $2 super sticker of a new. Maybe you're new. Couch Entertainments with a $5 says Rumble has a trash UI and they don't care about anyone else besides politics. Until that culture changes, I couldn't care less about that place. I get that. I understand that.
If you're doing politics, you have to be there. Like, you have to. I get that. But that's not what I do. That's not what Az does. That's not what Mueller does.
Yeah, I had a chat. Somebody today said, you talk about politics all the time. I said, no. I said, I talk about ideology all the time because ideology has, in fact, there's a big difference between politics and ideology. And a lot of people hide behind politics when it comes to ideology. But there, that's the whole thing I had to discuss. Right.
Well, yeah, it's you know, they are inserting propaganda and agenda into our entertainment, but we're not like saying, hey, I need it replaced with property rights and taxation is theft themes, which I'd love, but I'm not asking for that, you know.
Buddy Holly was 22.
He was 22.
Freaking hell.
Ah.
Jeez.
I was just in Lubbock, where there's a Buddy Holly. I was at the Buddy Holly Hall. There's a Buddy Holly museum. There's a big old statue of him there because I guess that's where he's from. It was cool. Poor Buddy Holly.
Garrett Hayden with a $50 says, part one. Hayden. Just recently, I ran into a rare breed of person, an endangered species, if you will, in the wild, in the flesh. I met a TLJ defender. We argued for a minute before I realized that they were using the same tired, boring arguments of Legend.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm looking for part two. Garrett Hayden with a £20 for part two. It went from defending the Holdo maneuver to saying Luke was always a whiny loser. All the typical arguments were used and it was just boring. He even denied TLJ lost a 25% of TFA world gross box office. Well, that's just fact.
Well, and then look at the effect it had on later films.
Because
out
of all the stakes that hit Star Wars' heart, that would have been. Do you think that's the biggest one, TLJ?
Yeah. I mean, like Han Solo's death is a real big one, and it was just overshadowed by a lot of hype. Just a lot of hype.
Bury the past, Gary. Kill it if you have to.
But yeah, the stake through the heart was Luke Skywalker, and it was just like it wasn't quite dead yet, but then there was a few more jabs before it died. And now it's dead.
Oh, dude, it's not just dead. They're fucking the corpse.
They are desecrating a corpse.
The sheer damage that was done because I had so many people messaging me after the first few videos came out about Luke specifically, just the hero he was to so many people, and it's like, how the fuck do you do this to him? And I think that I don't know. Ryan will probably never change his mind that he did the right thing or whatever. But I wonder how many sort of people he could talk to who keep telling him like they hated seeing their hero just humiliated and pathetic, and ditching his whole family to die. I wonder how long before he'd be like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. maybe there's
the guy that refused to see anything but the good in his father, who was one of the biggest tyrants in the whole of the universe. Just like, something? Ben guy might turn out to be bad. I'm gonna go kill him. Yeah. Okay. Matthew Hammond with a $5 says there is a DVR feature in Rumble on live streams. There may be setting on the creator's side that they have to enable, make it happen on a stream. Well, I mean that's by the irrelevant. It's just politics. I'm not interested in putting content on a platform that's just a one-sided partisan political tool. It's not where I want to be. It's not what I want to do.
Yeah, I mean, they have to go there because YouTube's been awful. Even Russell Brand said today that he wanted to play a certain hearing. I won't even say what the hearing is, but it was a government hearing that's on like C-SPAN and shit, if it's still around. But it's for the public. Everybody should be listening to it. And it broke YouTube's guidelines. It's a government hearing.
Government hearing.
So that's why, I mean, things are fucked up. We're not denying that, but we're just talking about the pop culture sphere. I hope it grows. I hope it happens. I have some major, major questions about it, though, as I do about every other new platform, because all I can worry about, and as can worry about is our channel, the stuff, the thing that we worked hard on to build, thanks to you guys. And I don't want to jeopardize it I'm a cautious man. Because in other businesses, I was naive and got fucked over, and I learned from it. So I'm going to be a little more cautious in my old age.
I got nothing I want to contribute politically. I want to make videos of talking truth to power, pop culture, fun franchises that I give a shit about, and trying hopefully to salvage. Some of them probably lose some along the way, and also video games with bucks and wenches and slashing swords.
I think everybody can come together with video games with big titties and big booties. I think that will bring the world together. I think it will.
It'll bring me
Am
together.
I right? Am I right, ladies? Ladies will agree with me on that one.
All the girls on our server, I say girls,
They can see
Dina, Jane,
big
X-Ray
muscly
Girl, Mandy, Kara, all the characters they created, every single one of them had maximum tittage.
like Az and Shad are playing with like this harem of women right now.
Yeah. No complaints here.
Brings all the girls to the yard.
We like the booba, says Kara. I know, go tit. Go tit. The way we like it.
What do you have? You have Nina,
Nina, Kara, X-Ray Girl,
X-Ray Girl, Jane
Theory, Mandy Summers.
Mandy Summers.
I mean, just the sum of those tits in real life is just fucking incredible, you know? They're translating it into the game now. They're saying it's time to take the boobage to another level.
Really?
Then
Boobab.
Shad's got like a gazillion bucks and wench slaves.
Well, good.
He's
Good
got like
for
Red
Shad.
Sonja, She-Ra. He's got Yennefer. He made me a Tifa.
He did.
He did. I just
What a
edited
nice
it down a little
chap.
bit. I know. And he came to drop it off present for Az. And he like the outfit that he got was incredible.
He put a little X on it. Killer here.
Yeah. Not cooked.
List of weaknesses.
Has not been cooked once. We got some sub bombs that are coming in. I'm just gonna jump to some sub bombs. If you don't mind. We got Duke Devil 95, Bradley Burnett, with a 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Mage Demon, who, by the way, gifted approximately 140 members in my Conan stream earlier today. Gifted 10 memberships there. Then Mage Demon gifted another 10 memberships there. Then we have Michael Tynan gifting 20 memberships in the stream. Michael, thank you. Now I've just lost my place. God damn it, Leroy. I hate when it jumps on us there. Did I get it right? Did I get that? Let me just get yeah. I got it back. Then Mage Demon gifted 5 other memberships. Then Mage Demon gifted 20 memberships to the stream. Dudes. Bradley, Michael, Mage Demon. Thank you so much.
Hey, Mage Demon could be a girl. You don't know.
The dudes anyway. I use dude in a non gendered way.
Well, I say dudette. I don't, but I'm trying to create some conflict here. You know, gotta get.
Oh yeah, we gotta get mad. Whoa, Mola, why didn't you just go poop yourself?
Wow, you know I'm sensitive about my pooping.
Well, that's why I went there.
So cruel.
Yeah, you need to get your glands sorted.
I do,
Mister.
I do.
Sorry, mate. I can't take anymore. This is getting rather upsetting for me.
Yeah, I just want to say, if anyone was affected by that, please phone. I don't know, Domino's Pizza.
Domino's Pizza come from?
I don't know. They'll help you out.
No idea. A Scottish thing with a bad member for 5 months, and Buford T. Shooks Teeth. with a fiddy says, if Jonathan Majors has evidence that will exonerate him, then why won't his lawyers release it to the public? If he was white, he would already have been cancelled. There's a lot riding on Jonathan Majors other than what people would just be like, well, it's the color of his skin. This is meant to be the next big guy taking the Marvel universe through phase 5 and 6.
Yeah, he'll end up starring not only in a lot of these films, but multiple times. Like he'll be a whole bunch of. He's the most invested actor they have, I think, right now in the MCU. But then, of course, I don't know how did it work exactly? Was it just the claim of someone he got arrested on, or was it more than that?
Well, I have an article prepared, ready.
Ooh.
It's as if I do my homework. Creed 3 actor Jonathan Majors charged with assault and harassment 7 hours ago from the BBC.
Okay.
Creed actor Jonathan Majors has been charged with assault and harassment following an incident involving a woman in a New York apartment. The 30-year-old woman was allegedly assaulted by Majors on Saturday in what police have said is a domestic dispute. Lawyers for the actor have denied any wrongdoing. They have suggested that the 33-year-old is actually the victim of the altercation. The NYPD said that they were called at around 11:15 local time on Saturday after receiving a 911 call from an apartment in Manhattan's Chelsea district. They added the woman, who's not been named, suffered minor head and neck injuries and was taken to hospital. In her complaint, she claimed that Majors slapped her and put his hands on her neck, injuring her and causing her substantial pain, according to a Variety magazine. Majors' criminal defense lawyer has said there is video footage and witness testimony to support their claim that he was the victim and that the woman in question, who was known to him, has recanted her allegations. So it's his lawyers that are claiming that she recanted. Ms. Chowdhury added that she expected all charges against her client to be dropped soon. Majors is no longer in police custody. Following his arrest on Saturday, the US Army announced it would temporarily pull advertisements featuring the actor that are part of a campaign to help with recruitment efforts. It all started with My Two Moms. And maybe get rid of that fucking recruitment advert. In a statement, the Army's enterprise marketing officer said that while Majors, quote, is innocent until proven guilty, it would be, quote, prudent of them to remove the ads until the investigation into the allegations is finished. Majors' arrest comes just weeks after the actor presented an award at the Oscars. His career took off after breaking through in 2019's The Last Black Man in San Francisco. I mean, that might just be The Last Man in San Francisco. Before he went on to star in Netflix The Harder They Fall and Ant-Man Quantumania. And yeah, Creed 3. So that's the current situation. So how did she? I'm just asking a question again. Innocent until proven guilty. I totally agree. How did she receive the head injury and the neck injury, if they exist?
What was she like beating on him, and he was just trying to like,
and he just
things
away?
like that could happen.
Yeah, it sounds like there's just nowhere near enough information, but that, you know, what's going to happen ultimately probably won't be in any way public. Like what's going to happen in the details between these people.
Money exchanged.
Money will change hands.
And maybe, it's, you know, like, hey, honey, sorry, got a little crazy there. And they just work it out. But he got arrested and arraigned. Like, so charges have not been dropped as of yet. I think they will be. And it'll probably just all go away. It's just another black guy for Disney, though. It sucks. And like, we weren't there. There's video. Maybe it'll come out. Maybe it won't. But we don't know.
If he truly, though, because I was talking to Frank about this, if he truly got arrested, like, and actually went to jail, like, let's pretend that happened. Christ, like Disney wouldn't know what to do anymore. Like
No.
they
got cuffed and
crumble as a
arrested.
company.
And they reigned. So that's a big deal, but they have to do that. If there's injuries involved, even if he like, and this has happened before, this isn't the first time a dude's called 911 and he's the one ending up going to effing jail. So yeah, way too complex to make a judgment on, other than it's a black guy for Disney. It's another one in a week where it's just been nonstop. It's been quiet for a couple of days, but Victoria Alonso, maybe they're working on a settlement now. I'm not sure, but she was going to sue Disney.
Oh,
It's been
yeah.
bad. They're losing all kinds of money. So yeah,
She getting a payday.
Feige must be just shit himself. But let's keep in mind that Feige usurped the throne from the head of Marvel, Ike Perlmutter, without a problem. Couldn't lift a finger to help Victoria Alonso, though. So that tells you everything you need to know.
This is a Syrian refugee. I just want to read this section. I can't afford to send my kids to school or to give them a good life. We are hardly getting by, but it's better than humiliating myself by begging on the street. Do you hear that, DSP? Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, there's not enough to I mean, there's no real information to go off here. Innocent until proven guilty.
Yep.
We'll never know the truth, because if she does recant, did she get paid by Disney? Everyone's going to think that.
Abused women recant all the time who were legitimately abused too.
But in this instance, this has got a lot of moving parts.
There's a witness, there's a video, there's the cab driver.
Well, she actually has injuries as well.
And she actually has injuries that have to be explained. But maybe they are. Like I said, maybe sometimes they're, she's punching him and he's just like, dude, and he's
I mean, I don't know how could you
he's
self-inflict
he's
a lot of
worked
those?
out. He's a little yoked right now, so
he's very yoked.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't flick his
yourself-
balls in a dark alleyway.
Can you give yourself like convincing strangulation marks on your own neck, or would they be able to tell?
No, because you possibly could, but your fingerprints.
Well, you wash afterward, I guess. I don't know.
But the redness, you'd have the redness, and you can actually get the fingerprint. You can get
depending on how psychotic you were, yes.
But it seems, I don't know. I say it seems far fetched. We just had Amber fucking Heard,
the bad boober,
and she was legitimately easy.
Oh, wait till she hits 40, dude.
Oh, what she's got, and then she's got to suck some D to try and get a role as a witch in a Disney movie.
What is she?
Crazy don't work.
Doing these days? Oh, will she be in Aquaman 2? Oh, do you think Aquaman 2 is going to fail?
Yes,
I hope so.
I mean, I went to see the. How do you guys sort of explain why the first one did so well? What would you give as reason?
I think Amber Heard was liked. I don't think she was a massive contributor, but she was liked, so that was fine. And I think Jason Momoa. I think women really wanted to see a bit of.
Yeah, and it was just like it was a different time too. Like
it was.
Captain Marvel made $1 billion. So
maybe it did just come out at the right era. And then you have Jason Momoa as well. Because I was thinking, obviously, you still got him for Aquaman 2, and they'll probably crank him up when they market it. They'll probably be like, "Yeah, I've heard it." Anyway, so we go, check him out. Check out
working
Jason
towards
Momoa.
something. There was still the thought that Henry Cavill would come back, very much so, as Superman.
Yeah.
And they still had they were moving towards something. At least there was the idea of that. The idea is gone. All of this is lame duck. It doesn't count. It will be done when it's done, and people, that's the danger of making an interconnected universe before you have a plan, or
it's kind of
doing it very slowly.
It's kind of cool to see.
Samosa joke.
It's a good joke. It'd be cool to see the plan once in a couple of years we'll know what it was right now, because they clearly decided we're cutting Shazam 2. We're not even going to try. Fuck that movie.
Mhm.
Well, I'm curious how they'll go for promoting Aquaman 2, or how much effort they'll put into it. But The Flash seems to be the one they're going to be like, look, let's try and get that one to make the money back. Like Shazam, it seems to be like
because it needs to make $1 billion.
Well,
That's why.
when is
Well, yeah.
Aquaman got delayed a year, right? And it's
Yeah.
done. It's been done.
It's been
for
done
a
a
year.
long
do you
time.
think that's just getting as far away from a
Amber
certain
Heard
court
as
case as possible? Yeah.
Out of
Because they
sight,
can't-
out of mind.
Because they can't cut her out of the film. It's gonna, like, people will not forget. Johnny
No.
Depp, very popular guy. Very popular guy, and it was proven in a court of law. He didn't do anything wrong.
Proven 20. Is it 20 out of the 22 charges?
Yeah. So
And
Actually,
the
guys
two
ever see,
charges that were found, he was found innocent of, guilty of. That's already been offset because of the colossal money that she. And then he just came out and said, she can just pay us this amount and I'll just give it all to charity.
right. And have we heard anything from her?
No. But
You-
do you know what, to me, the biggest shock of the Oscars was? Seeing Cara Delevingne turn up to give an award. Because the last time we saw a picture of Cara Delevingne, she looked like a fucking hobo
A tweaker. Yeah.
sucking
Well,
fucking
you-
dick for meth on the streets of LA.
Or maybe she got cleaned up. I hope she did.
I hope she did.
Yeah.
So she looked.
She looked like she was on bath salts, dude. Like she looked messed up.
She's
She's
she
in-
looked like she
in
was
Carnival
sniffing-
Row, right?
Eating bath bombs.
Yeah, she's in
mate.
Carnival Row. She was in Suicide
Anyone
Squad.
see season 2 of that? That came out recently.
No.
I didn't. I don't know
I've
if it's any
heard.
good or
I've
not.
heard the first season was good.
I liked it. Thought it was kind of neat.
It's all right.
Cool world.
It just wasn't engaging.
Oh, hey, this is a good point, actually. Jeez, we haven't even mentioned one of these movies.
Oh, dear.
Blue Beetle.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Shazam. It's gonna do like Shazam, yeah.
I'm curious if it'll do worse than Shazam, because the fact is, guys, I don't even remember that that's a thing that's happening.
I think it's going to do worse than Shazam.
Who's in it?
Well, all
It's
these
the guy from Cobra Kai.
Oh man, I don't know. Like
Well,
I
they're
don't
gonna
know.
make
If
it like they're gonna try to make him like Spider-Man. Like an Iron Spider-Man. That's what they're going
Nobody
to do.
knows who
Instead of-
Blue Beetle is.
No, Blue Beetle is such a deep cut and quite frankly, like D-list. So
There's
yeah.
people in chat right now like, what is Blue Beetle? It's like,
What the fuck is a Blue
Blue
Beetle?
Beetle is good when he's
See,
yeah.
Batman Wells got it here. This is what I said as well.
I'd rather watch a Batman Well movie than a Blue Beetle movie. All right.
Well, it should
I
actually
understand.
be Ted Cord Blue Beetle with Booster Gold. That's what
Yes,
if they
That's
were
what it should be.
but
If you're
even
gonna do
that
it,
would
it's
be
like a buddy comedy kind of thing.
Yeah.
A buddy
which you would have
adventure.
done when you're on top of the world and your whole universe is functioning well, and it would be cheaper.
Exactly. That's why like having the Authority come out is such a joke. No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much in the camp that the James Gunn's DC is DOA. Till I see other.
do you want to have a look at the Blue Beetle costume?
Do it.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Mauler, you've been
Jaime Reyes.
Hmm.
I mean, we haven't seen it like after it's all
CGI'd and
CGI'd and stuff.
Might look worse
It
when
could
they
look
do.
worse. But it looks like most people are going to think Power Ranger. They're just going to, that's where it will
Yes.
go.
that. I mean, I'm sorry, but that looks something out of the C fucking W.
I think it does,
really
yeah.
It really, really does.
Nothing against the actor at all. Nothing against the actor. That looks nice.
What is
That
this like a
looks
remnant of? Were they?
nice.
What was the plan with Blue Beetle?
I
Was
have
it-
no
Well, this is
idea.
Ted Cord was the original Blue Beetle, right?
Well, there was another one before Ted Cord, but that was like way
Well,
back when.
Ted
wasn't it?
Cord is the Blue Beetle.
He's the known Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Like, but what was the plan in DC doing this? What?
Because fuck it.
Because fuck it, I guess. Yeah.
Because
I just DC hate money. Warner Brothers hate money. I just don't get it.
I know Warner Brothers have to be the most retarded company on the planet. It's like, yeah, let's have a black Batgirl with a trans best mate, and while we're at it, let's get Blue Beetle out. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? And we're gonna give Batgirl 100 fucking million. Are you mad? Are you mad?
They're so disconnected and dumb. They just are.
I don't even want to say anymore. It's just like,
it's so funny.
Burn money, just burn.
Doesn't it feel like
just
we make
throw
this
it on a fucking fire?
We make this joke all the time. It's like, oh, would you rather just roll the dice and have someone off the street run DC? And you're like, yes, because you know that random person will be like, I don't know, Superman movie, Batman movie, Wonder
let's
Woman
do
movie.
Superman.
Okay, it's gotten so because when the bankers see this shit, and we laugh at it because it is this funny. They're getting into a realm they know nothing about, and there's some asshole at Warner Brothers going, "What do we have that's like Spider-Man?" And somebody came up with Blue Beetle. That's. I am promising you, that's how the fucking conversation went. Okay, it's not like, how far does Blue Beetle go back? How many Blue Beetles do we have? Well, we have a third one named Jaime Reyes. He is Latinx, so we can push that.
Yes.
And that's how these conversations are going now. And I wish I was joking, but I'm not. But I'm not. There is a way for like correct. Blue Beetle would work with Booster Gold in like a TV show in what Mahler just said in a DC universe that's working, and some other reality where CERN doesn't exist in a DC universe.
There's 10 years down the line.
But by the time James Gunn rolls out his Superman Legacy, it's 2025.
Written by, directed by.
We got to look at the whole, right? That is post the Marvels. That is post Captain America 4. That's big news, was bringing back Liv Tyler as Betty Ross. That'll save it.
Who knows what the landscape will look like by then. I saw this tweet that said, I'll believe superhero fatigue is real when Guardians flops or something. Yeah. And I was like, it's not quite, it's so, because I feel bad because I'm half and half with it. It's like the specific details are that people are no longer just seeing superhero movies. They're not just seeing them. They have to have a reason now.
They do. And just to finish my thought, because obviously Marvel and DC are different, but most people don't see the difference. They just see it superhero film. And Marvel burning itself out does affect DC. Great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
massive.
Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say, right, is like DC kind of coasted a little sometimes on being able to put stuff out alongside. Marvel's like doing all this. It's like, look at us, superheroes, woo. And DC's like, yeah, we're superheroes over here. Hello? Yeah, come see ours. And then you get a lot of fans who are just like, yeah, superheroes, woohoo. But now we seem to be moving on to a different stage where it's like, I ain't seeing that shit unless like my friends will tell me to go see it. Or if it's by someone. Guardians still might have enough pull, you know. People might be like, yeah, I like the first two. Yeah, it's it. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't think it would make anywhere near as much money as it could have if it released like when it was originally supposed to.
I don't think this movie is going to have much, if at all, to do with Phase 5 either.
It has
no. It's going to be entirely separated.
It's its own enclosed story.
It'll mean nothing to the MCU if it does well, and if it does badly, that is actually doom. Like if that one's done as well, it's just like, oh, you guys are fucked.
If it's good, it's going to be an anomaly because it was largely left alone. And Chris Gore echoed this, like James Gunn does not take studio notes. That's part of his thing. He's not like, I guess actors like to work with him, but he's not the kind of guy who takes their input. Like what he puts on the script needs to be said. There is no debate. And the same goes with that. And there's probably advantages to that, but it won't be as messed with.
And yeah, if Joker 2 and Batman 2, if they manage to not only scrape like 600, 700 million or something, just be like, damn, dude. And then we get like the
Wow.
Mario movie coming out, and it makes $1 billion. Just like shit, you guys have got to speed up.
Believe me, everybody in Hollywood is looking at John Wick 4 right now, going, "Wait a minute,
Yeah,
$100 million,
Hmm.
and it looked great,
It did look great.
and it's gonna make its money back. It's gonna be a massive hit, and we didn't have to use
You got
volume or any of
Maverick,
that shit.
Avatar,
Yep,
all these different
Maverick.
films of all these different genres popping out and doing well. Superheroes are losing the stranglehold.
I would say they lost it. It's already lost.
It would be very interesting if Guardians failed, because I
Mhm.
think that would be an absolute guarantee that people are just sick of this now, bored.
Yeah.
Really, really bored. And one thing that I love particularly about the John Wick movies is that the sequences are worked sequences. They're not CGI blobs and
No,
messes.
they're in actual locations.
Sure, there might be some wire work. There might be a little bit of this and that. Sure, whatever. But it looks real. Like Top Gun Maverick looked real because they did a lot of shooting in planes as well.
Well, in that opening scene in John Wick 4, they're in Jordan. They're actually in Jordan filming. And it looked beautiful, by the way.
You mean they didn't have the volume?
They didn't have the volume. There's like a couple of
If
green.
they'd done a volume, we could just convey about fucking scenes in and out.
I know the actor doesn't even have to move. We could just move the screen behind him.
Yes.
And
I
he's
think
just
though
stand in place and run. Which it looks
That's
like
always-
Ant-Man.
That's always what they want to be, I think, the higher ups, at the point of having a conveyor belt that they can just push stuff out. And so as soon as it stops working, they're like, oh, fuck, wait, what's the cool new thing? What do people want now? It's like, well, we're at a weird moment where we haven't quite figured that out yet. So you're going to have to gamble. And I
Dude,
kind of prefer it when they have to gamble.
How many scenes in Ant-Man does it look like they're running in place? Like most of it. Just look. Like
I
Just
hate
running on
those
just
moments.
running on a treadmill on the green
it's like
screen.
they're running on a fucking treadmill. And I think they are. I think they
they are,
actually
yeah.
are.
Well, and those moments when there's 3 or 4 people standing and they look like they're actually in different rooms and they've
Yeah.
been green screen together.
They're not
It's
looking
like,
at
what
each
the
other. Oh man.
Stop.
I
Stop doing it.
I like Bill Murray looking as bored as possible
Oh,
in every
God.
movie that he's in now.
And you know that guy's like a famous asshole. Like, how
yeah.
did he get talked into that? I don't know.
Money.
Money.
We had Jeff Goldblum do one. Let's get another big actor that people will be like, wow.
Yep.
Just drive a truckload of money up my driveway and I'll do it one day, first take. That's it. Goodbye. Could he look? I could at the end of Ghostbusters Afterlife. It was just like, could he look any more bored?
I don't know
Still
who the
making
bigger
moves.
actor.
I
You
guess
know,
the
it's
money,
funny is
right?
he replaced Chevy Chase, and they both are famous assholes. Like just
Yeah.
massive, massive assholes. And I like Bill Murray. I freaking loved him. In Groundhog Day, Ghostbusters, and Stripes, and
Groundhog Day is my
about
mother's
Bob?
favorite movie of
What
all
About
time.
Bob is fantastic. Yeah. Groundhog Day's good. Then he
Great
got in a
movie.
fight with Harold Ramis and didn't talk to him until the very end when Harold Ramis could not speak anymore. And then flew in like he's the hero to say goodbye to his friend. And Bill Murray's the one who always held. They had a Ghostbusters 3 ready to go when they were younger. Ramis was still alive, and it was fucking Bill Murray that held everything up. We did get the game. I like that game. I thought that game was cool.
Lost in Translation's great, man. I love that movie.
Sofia Coppola.
Sophia Coppola, yeah, correct. She can do good stuff.
Scrooged. Love Scrooged.
Scrooged, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yes.
Oh man, yeah. I mean,
Oh, well.
separate church from state. BMCCB with a $20 says, "Where's the Conan? Who are you people?" It's all a fever dream. Don't worry about it, dude. It's just a fever dream. Duke Devil 95, who may or may not be Bradley Burnett, with a $5 says, "I'm so confused. I thought BBC stood for bagging backing and Conan. People are just going, where's the Conan as?
Is Dungeons and Dragons is projected to flop?
Yes.
I am
Massively.
so surprised.
Look at my shocked face.
Yeah. I was told that it was like The Princess Bride.
Uh-huh.
If you're gonna lie, can you please at least make it a convincing?
Convincing one? I know.
We thought Ant-Man was like, I don't know, Empire Strikes Back.
I know.
Stop.
Yes, just stop.
Do you remember how many movies said like, "Oh, this is going to be like Joker. This is the Joker," or blah blah blah. This is Joker. This is like, Joker just fucking came out. Didn't seem to care. Todd Phillips didn't seem to care in terms of like, this is my thing. I made it. Enjoy it or don't.
Because it wasn't a
That sort of
Joker
attitude.
movie.
Yeah, it was the movie he wanted to make. Joaquin Phoenix was interested. So, I feel like that's a cheat code right there.
It is.
They don't realize it. They don't know what to do with it.
No.
Mage Demon just gifted another 10.
Hail Mage Demon.
Dude, you are crushing it.
Like, I imagine loads of pencil pushers would have been like, a musical for a sequel? That is not a good idea. And then Todd Phillips would have been like, yeah, but I want to. So
Yeah, and I just made you
1.1, yeah, 1.1
Yeah.
billion.
not Warner Brothers, but whatever company they made a deal with made them a lot of money.
Yeah, because Warner Brothers made fuckety nothing out of that movie.
Yeah, which is hilarious.
Which is great. I just made more at the box office than the last Rise of the Skywalkers.
Without
And I didn't even release in China.
China.
And I did it on a budget that was about a quarter of them, making it a far more profitable movie as well.
yeah.
I want to do a musical if I'm doing a sequel. Okay.
God, the media narrative around that was so gaslighting.
I hope nobody turns up to the cinema with
$400 million.
$400
Add $400 million to the media's gaslighting of that movie for marketing. It was unbelievable. I walked through a metal detector at a movie theater with Jeremy for that fucking movie, and then somebody gets stabbed at Frozen 2.
Frozen 2.
Think of metal detectors at Frozen 3.
Yeah. That better be.
Strip searches. Frozen 3. What's she called? I don't even know what the character's called in Frozen.
Elsa.
Elsa. Frozen 3. Elsa stabs a bitch
With an icicle.
with an ice pick. Fatal Attraction.
Oh, did you see that? We can't share the meme. It's terrible. But that meme I shared with the Avengers 5. Kang chokes a bitch.
Kang chokes a bitch, yeah.
That's so good. I was laughing.
It's got Jennifer Lawrence on it.
Yeah, it's good.
I could believe that scene had been written where he strangles one of the Avengers, and now Michael Waldron's like, "Oh, gotta get that out of there."
If he's found guilty, I am fucking releasing that as a thumbnail.
We're gonna share that, dude.
Yeah. It's been proven. The thumbnail is real. Kang jokes a bitch.
Oh my god!
Imagine they backtracked on all of it, and Kang is just defeated in Loki season 2 in like a reshoot, and then they just go,
Yep.
"Oh look, Galactus!
Oh,
Whoa, Galactus is here. Whoa, Galactus."
no! Did you hear? Oh no!
Hmm?
Did you hear about Deadpool 3?
No,
Oh
wait,
no! What? Is it real?
Is what real? What's happening?
Deadpool 3 is crossing over with Loki, the series.
No. Was that like part of the deal to make that movie? Was to have it try to carry the MCU at this point? Use the corpse of Wolverine and Deadpool to
it's a
drag
form
the MCU.
Well, it's the difference between The Mandalorian and Picard season 3. I'm going to go there again. One's nostalgia bait, and the other one's done with love. So this was nostalgia bait. This is like, hey, we need something exactly to carry us over to fund all our other shit. And
Ryan, get Hugh,
that
your
was-
friend, to come back as Wolverine, please. And then Ryan's like, I can't. He doesn't want to. He was happy with Logan as an ending.
like,
Make him. Pay him.
Pay him money.
but it's got people excited.
Yeah.
I just don't. I thought if Fox was making it, it'd probably be pretty good. It'd probably
But
be.
it would
pretty
be
good.
R-rated if Fox were making it.
Well, it's R-rated, but it's going to
was
be
gonna say, I thought
Disney
they would-
R-rated. Yeah.
Whether they keep it.
It's gonna be a Disney
Kevin
R-rated.
Feige wasn't involved, it'd probably be pretty good. Who
Get the
directed that?
fudge out of here.
Didn't the John Wick? Did somebody from John Wick direct the second one? No, maybe not. I thought so. I thought so.
Why
Tim
do they
Miller
keep-
did a very good job directing the first one. He did.
Tim Miller did a very good job.
Yeah. First one's great. Love the
Young
first.
man Tim Miller.
I don't even like Deadpool in the comic books. Never liked Deadpool very much, but I like the movie a lot.
Oh,
Oh,
the movie, yeah.
that's straight ripoff.
It-
That's what he.
it-
That's
yeah.
what he was.
Yes, it was.
The
Because,
Smeeks.
sorry, breaking news. Most image characters were ripoffs of other characters.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
like most of them.
This isn't a
X-Men,
pill clutching moment.
Spawn was a Spider-Man, Batman, Ghost Rider amalgamation. Yeah, they're all.
Well,
ripoffs.
90% of created characters are Batman ripoffs.
Hey, and I loved Pitt and I like Dale Keown, but that was nothing like Hulk. Big muscly. It's fine. I mean, that's what comics were back in the day too. They were just constantly ripping each other off all the time. So I mean, it's not a new thing. Darkseid, Thanos, yes.
What if this hero was a this? Would have a this.
And with this, well, now did you see that Spider-Man variant covers of every other character's Spider-Man, and the one of Mary Jane as Spider-Man holding Peter Parker while she's swinging? Gotta find it. Hang on. Flash, our buddy Flash did a video on it today, and he was.
I think
dead
I've
right.
seen this image before.
Spider-Man covers. Let's see if that does it.
Did you see that Clownfish reported that? Well, didn't report, but that they had heard from people within the industry that Spider-Man is now selling, Amazing Spider-Man selling less than 30,000 copies.
Yep. Told you the story before where I had a major comic artist call me in a panic when it hit 60. That was 10 years ago. Where's the article?
While you're doing that, Ian Corrales with a $10 says, I figured Mauler didn't like Skittles ever since the EFAP Skittles debate a few years ago.
I don't think I dislike them. They're just low on the scale of things I would choose for candies, I guess.
I used to love Skittles.
Well, I don't love them anymore.
Not anymore. Smeegs with a Witcher for 11 months says, hey lads, quick question. What are your thoughts on backing up your personal channels and stuff like Rumble, given Lotus Eaters getting demonetized without strikes and wanting to give you money, not YouTube? What does it do? I mean, what happened to Lotus Eaters is bullshit. They were demonetized because of association account, which was Sargon of Akkad's account, Carl Benjamin's account. That's why they did the dirty on Lotus Eaters. We don't have that. You know, I'm not linked to any banned account in my name or anything like that. They kind of played a technicality with the Lotus Eaters, which is bullshit. But you know, if let's say just say YouTube said tomorrow, sorry, Az, bye, channel's gone, don't like you, you're poopy pants. Would I go to Rumble? I'd probably just go to Twitch and stream all day. You know, I know.
Get banned on there as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, that'll be banned within a week. I'll be banned within a week. Shut it, you fucking soy boy. Gone. You soy boy simp. Gone.
I just went to Flash's video. Share that.
There you go. Oh no, I didn't see this one. Oh no. Oh god.
Sorry, Flash. Here you go. Boom. There you go. That is the comic industry. That is the modern comic book industry right there. Dan Slott can't clean his fucking room. He's my age.
Virgin.
He looks 10 years older.
Still a virgin.
And they're doing some stupid multivariant thing because that still works. Oh my God. You know, at the time, it's coming up on 10 years since I've
Tom King liked this. Yes, Tom King probably liked that.
It's coming up on 10 years since I sold my comic shop, and I was really sad about it at the time. It is the best decision I have ever made, was selling my comic shop in December 2013.
Imagine owning a comic book shop in 2023.
Funkos
are being dumped in landfills, and comic producers are bringing out this shite.
It would just be old school comic store selling back issues up until a certain year.
Yeah,
I would be done. I would be done.
Stop it. 2010. If you convince me, maybe 2012, and then it's done.
I heard that X-Files is being rebooted by Ryan Coogler. I don't know if that's hit the trades yet, or if that's just a rumor.
I saw something about it.
Imagined.
Discussing Film have said Ryan Coogler developing a new X-Files series with a diverse cast.
I'm 53. Is Dan Slott 55? I'm 53. We're close. That's close. I could beat that motherfucker in a race. I know that.
I know what I mean. Easy to understand why Dan Slott's so angry. I would be if I was Dan Slott.
I would be too.
Maxim M with a sorcerer for 15 months as spoilers. Episode 1 and episode 4 are the same. Can't wait for episode 7. Not really.
What?
I imagine he's talking about Picard, but episode 4 and episode 1 of Picard not the same.
What? You mean? Yeah, I'm confused by that because I thought he was Star Wars.
Similar episode format or something?
No.
Not really, no.
Not at all.
Mandalorian 665 Native of the Beast has been a Witcher for 33 months.
No. Oh, he's probably talking about Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which they are. Yes.
Okay.
That's fair. Yeah.
There's an attack.
Talking Mandalorian. Yeah, he's talking Mandalorian.
And have something in the middle that has nothing to do with, like, the Mandalorians aren't doing anything, and the rest of it was an Order 66 flashback. Remember, prequel fans, Disney started their entire era calling out George Lucas. The first line in The Force Awakens is, "This will begin to make things right."
They didn't understand the value of the prequels. You could tell that from Kenobi. They shat all over it. So like
Kenobi's
and
the most. Time. I think Kenobi is what absolutely killed the last ember.
Yeah,
inside of me.
The same for a lot of people.
After the Kenobi, I'm just like, these people are fucking retarded.
For me, it was just confirmation of an ember that was long dead.
That one hurts because they did it again. They had all the resources again, and they squandered them all again.
Liam Neeson shat all over it.
He did.
I mean, it's embarrassing as well.
He just pissed all over that show.
Bless him.
Isn't it great? It's a bit bad. Well, not really. No. Not really. I'm in it for like, what, 5 seconds? I'd do a couple of ADR lines.
I love that guy.
That shit was unbelievable. Was it like an after credit scene where he just goes, "Hello, Kenobi, let's go trade." Like,
yeah,
what
that's
the
just
fuck.
Hello, I am the ghost of fucking Django Fett.
Literally everyone fucking said it. It was when he was covered in rocks. You should have had Qui-Gon reach out to Kenobi, be like, say a bunch of fucking inspiring things about his life. Instead, he thinks about Leia, the fucking little girl. It's like, what? What are you doing?
You're 10, Leia, but you won't be forever.
Oh, I
Do you remember when when he's thinking about what's inspiring him, it goes like a picture Leia, picture Leia, picture Leia, picture Leia, picture of Luke, picture Leia, picture Leia, picture Leia, picture Leia. It's like,
Yeah.
What the hell? And I
Remember
think
that guy you've been looking over for the last 12 years or whatever?
Fuck him.
Fuck that guy. I'm into chicks now, and the younger the better. This is the Disney way.
What he turns into, it's, he might have had a point.
Oh no, don't. Oh, that quote from Naomi: 10 is the new 16. That says
the quote I love from Kenobi, though, when Vader, after chasing Kenobi for ages, finally lands on the planet, then says, "Have you come to destroy me?" It's one of the best lines ever.
Do you read? Why are you fucking written?
There was a close one in Mandalorian episode 2 when he's pointing out the maps to little baby Grogu.
Yep.
And he goes, Mandalorians need to study maps and navigation to know where they're going.
He does say it. Our fans were like, "How the fuck do you miss that?" And we went back and saw it. We were like, "Oh my fucking god! It's actually a line that's in the episode. Holy shit! What is wrong with these people? Why are they right like this?" And you're like, "It was an AI. An AI did it."
Yes,
yes.
That is straight up AI.
This is good. That is what's gonna come out. It's gonna come out that all these fucking shows that have been conveyor belting are just written by AI. That's why there's such a jumble of fucking bullshit. I tell you what, fuck. I love Red Letter Media, but fuck them for big up in Kenobi.
Yeah, they promoted the shit out of Kenobi. They said it was really good.
Yep.
I can't believe that shit. Kenobi was awful.
I know. I just thought they're just being contrarian because they hate their fans, really. But they're too cool for school or what? But holy shit.
I don't know what it was, but yeah, they apparently really just genuinely liked it. It's like, all right. I just struggle to take it seriously because it annihilates so much of.
These are the people that absolutely deconstructed the shit out of the prequels.
Yeah.
Wow. Talk about
better than Kenobi.
You either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Kenobi was really good.
Is Mage Demon dumping more memberships?
Mage Demon.
Another 10 memberships. Dude. Mage Demon. He's been a demon today. Absolute bomb dropping demon. Thank you, man. Tim France with an 11-month sorcerer says, "Hey up, lads, hail the real BBC, hail as Gary and Marla, hail to you too."
Hail.
John Thomas with the $5 says, "Gary, did you enjoy the power trailer I sent you on IG? Easy on screen before. Yeah. The power. I saw.
I don't know if we can show it, but we should. Oh God, it's cringe. I have to see the show now.
This is where all women
all women and a guy of color get powers.
Yeah. All women and people are just like, it's about time. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about time. And it's going to start redressing the balance. And all you just see is women shouting at men because now they're like, now that we can fight back.
Yeah.
Apparently people going, the book's really good. As ever, the book's really good, and then you see the film and you're like, oh, shit. So, remember Last Man on Earth?
Yeah, I don't know if that book is really good. I would question that. Plus, that trope has been done. Well, remember Black?
Kwanzaa.
Remember Black, where black people get superheroes, superpowers.
What?
And then his follow-up is White.
There is a comic book.
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
Kwanzaa's probably
Then
one
of course
of
we
the
go back to
worst.
heroes, and and it's been done a million times where all these other people get powers, and it's all the same. It's power corrupts, absolutely, blah 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 blah. Except for maybe black. I don't know because I didn't read it. I only watched videos, people reviewing it on videos.
I just watched your boy Zach's video.
Yeah, your boy Zach.
No.
Did you see his community post from last night? About Mags Visaccio. So about a month ago, Mags said, "Oh, I'm turning down offers left and right. It's going to be the year of Mags Visaccio." And then like yesterday, it's like, "I need my Adderall and I can't find any."
You mean, wait a minute. Max Visaccio, who's turning down offers left and right, who's been setting up GoFundMes.
Yes. To pay rent.
To pay bills.
Bills. Now publicly states that they need their Adderall.
They need their Adderall.
Addiction is a motherfucker.
Being shit at writing is a motherfucker as well.
Well, yeah. And then being propped up beyond your ability, given false
Well, that's 95% of the comic book industry right now.
It is. But it's the management's fault. I mean, Mags, as much as Mags is a symbol for that, Mags is just taking jobs that are offered, right? And the jobs are being offered because of Mags's identity, not because of talent. And that was eventually going to be over. And once it's over, it crushes that individual even more damaged than they already are before. So who's to blame there? Who was being used? But when we call it out, when we call this out going, this is going to end badly. We're the bigots. And they move on to something else. They move on to a new purse puppy.
Because they don't care about what they're doing. They don't care about the characters. They don't care about the history. They don't care about the lore. They just care about, let's make it about me.
Yep.
This is all about me. Get a lot of echo from somebody.
Check.
I hope it's not me.
Yeah. No, it stopped.
No, it's
no, it's back.
Okay.
Echo. If they just want to insert themselves into the narrative role, and they're using these characters as a vehicle to do it.
It's not me.
It's the chain. It's the echo. It's the chamber as. It's the echo chamber.
Echo.
Heyo. Duke Devil 95 with a $5 says, I get the value of beachfront property, but when you're attacked by space gators and pterodactyls that take children, move, Mandos. Move now.
It is not the way. We need to stay on the way.
Being fucking retarded is the way.
This is the way. This is the way. This is the way.
They like beachfront property more than Lex Luthor.
This is the way.
Maybe Mandalorian is like the
you
ultimate
said the line. Say the line, Garrett.
How long can the rule of cool last? It's like, he's cool.
No, he's not even cool.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? How long before you realize, like, wait a minute, this isn't cool. This is lame.
It's fucking lame.
He jumps on his jetpack. That's cool.
Mahler, this is the way.
No.
He gets his jetpack out that runs out of fuel.
Do you remember when he took it off in season 2 and forgot it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That episode.
Oh, and the stormtroopers will get beaten by a man with a stick. Oh.
I need to take this off because if I keep it on, I would actually be able to use it.
That episode, remember, was 22 minutes long.
Do you also remember that Robert Rodriguez was given a script with nothing for the action?
Was it 9 pages?
It was just like, do action. It was like, okay.
I mean, there were episodes of Happy Days longer than that. There's cartoons longer than that.
There were longer episodes of She-Hulk than that.
Longer episodes of Bugs Bunny than that.
I think the average episode of She-Hulk was 23 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Garrett Hayden with the $20 says, oh no, we had that one, sorry. Grand Darkfang with a $50 says reminder that Snoke is a clone of Luke made from his severed hand from ESB Empire Strikes Back. My source, a comic that came out after Rise of Skywalker. The Grizzly with a $100 super says, I just want to say I completely believed the Overlord DVD early rumors regarding Indiana Jones 5. I hope he's wrong about them walking it back. Do it. Rumor is they erase Indiana Jones from history and make him Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Do it, you cowards. Do it, or Disney.
I can just picture that for Disney at this point, that they sit Harrison down. They're like, so we have this idea. We go back in time to when you, as Indiana Jones, are really young, like a little boy. And then we have, I don't know, Henry Jones. He just stabs you in the heart over and over again until there's nothing left. And that'll be our new timeline. And they're just like, yeah, that could work. Do you think fans will like that? It's like, maybe. It's a risk, but yeah.
Well, Harrison will just go, how much money am I getting?
10 billion per second.
And how much weed are you going to give me while filming?
James Mangold has been denying that, and he would look so freaking dumb if that actually happened. Not gonna.
Just after everything we've seen with so many IPs, I'm just like, what are you gonna do to Indiana Jones? Go on, what are you gonna do? What is it? Just tell me. I'm not gonna be surprised. You do it to everything, so.
Well, the trailers look terrible. So. Nothing in those trailers got me.
Comes out in 2 months, right?
Oh, you're kidding me.
June, right? Isn't it June?
2 months. Oh no.
2 months.
April,
May, June. So let's say 3 months.
I recently rewatched the three of them. Those movies are so fucking good. I don't want more.
No.
Please stop.
Well, all the
perfect ending. Temple of Doom.
We have a million.
Bit of a strange ending to that trilogy.
The reboot is The Last Crusade. I think I'm losing my mind. It's just I've had it with this fucking horse shit. Why do you think I'm playing video games 50 hours a day? The whole thing's fucked. It's all fucked. It's being run by some fucking committee that's been given its orders by a fucking AI android. And some stupid 7-year-old cunt who hasn't got a fucking clue what she's doing. She doesn't even know how to make a fucking cup of coffee. She's fucking useless. Fucking useless. I'm going to tell us, Kathy. Tell us what we're going to do next, Kathy. And Kathy's like, I don't fucking know. Just
I've got a great idea. We need another British brunette woman in a Lucasfilm property. That'll fix it.
It's all
Kathy,
fucked.
this used to be worth millions. Kathy, what have you done? This was the golden goose, Kathy. Why is it on fire, Kathy?
The golden goose, Kathy. I don't know what I'm doing. Isn't it fucking clear? I got no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Kathy,
We gotta cover it up, Kathy. We gotta cover it up. We can't admit this. We can't cut our losses. We can't get somebody in who knows what they're doing. We just gotta cover it up. Sign a contract. 3 more years.
Da, 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 da.
Dead.
It's all fucked. I just want to pray. I just want to play video games until the inevitable heart attack takes me. And then I will go with a happy smile on my face. Well, that was a fun ride, wasn't it?
Well, that was all right.
Now you understand the horse from the Rings of
The
Power.
horse. I just want to play video games.
I just want to fucking.
I just want to run around in
walk
grassy
a
fields.
fucking field.
I don't want to have
I
some
don't want that
cunt on my back all the
stupid
time.
Twat looking at me.
They ruined Lord of the Rings.
Respect for Tolkien.
Peter Jackson did nothing wrong. Fucking hell. Either that or got vaccinated. Mage Demon with a 2 Australian says, I said love.
The horse died suddenly. Too soon. Oh,
I'm going to tweet that out.
You fucker, do it.
The horse died.
You got to get the article, though. You got to put the article for reference. Just rip my picture off. It's fine.
I don't even know. Hold on. Horse dies, Ring of Power. There you go. Let's just get going.
Uh-oh.
The horse died of suddenly.
Died suddenly. The horse died suddenly. Put it in quotes. Died suddenly, like the chat says. There you go.
Mage Demon with the 2 Australians says, I said love, I said pet, I said love. Kathy and Kim, goat. Kathy and Kim.
Okay, could you read that again? Because I
Kathy and Kim, it's an Australian. I said love, I said pet, I said love. It's an Australian comedy, I think. Died of suddenly. That's what it died of. Ryan with the $5 says, I felt that Mando hasn't said anything since season 1. Fucking hell. With Turd Burglar that had the walking testicles saying, I have spoken.
Oh, that's the Nick Nolte guy from season 1.
Yeah.
The old dude, yeah.
Oh.
Ugnaught. It's an Ugnaught.
I can't remember his name though. It's like fuck.
Dorky McForker. John Gibson with a $10 says Mandalorian is late 70s Saturday morning live action bad.
Dude.
Waiting for Dave's and his magic flute and HR puff and stuff to save
Spider-Man and his amazing friends had better fucking dialogue than the Mandalorian. Okay.
Cara Lynn with her first super chat. $2 says nice shirt as I approve.
Yep.
It's her boss.
Rip a verse.
So it's the company she now works for. Thank you, Cara. Jesus Davila with a $1.50 hot dog. GJJ's been a sorcerer for 16 months. Thank you. Space Cake with £5 says there are Mando season 3 spoilers online. Won't spoil, but will say the IG-11 stuff is even dumber than what I've already seen in the show. Can't wait. Balls D McGee with a $10 says, here's some potatoes. Oh, you got some potatoes on the ground. I didn't take those potatoes. I did that on my Resident Evil 4 stream, and somebody came in the next day and they said, are you going to make any more Irish and racist jokes?
I saw that. I've been moving through your playthrough. I'm 4 hours away from still fully caught up, but that shit was pretty fucking funny because I thought it was a joke, and then it was like, oh shit, they're serious, aren't they?
They're serious, yes.
And the answer is yes.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Nasco Kasev with a 10 bag nons says, hey BBC, if that is your real name, I'm a giant Fallout fan. Oh dear. And that means I'm worried about the new series.
Oh,
what game would you like to see made into a series? None.
It's from Lisa Joy and Chuck Nolan.
If it's guaranteed to be great, I think my number 1 pick is BioShock. Actually, I'd love to see that.
That'd be fun.
I'd like to see The Last of Us made into a proper TV series.
Boo.
Hey, Abby's coming.
She is.
Abby's coming.
Coming in like a train wreck. It's gonna crash right in.
Mandy Summers with a $20 super says, "Hail the real BBC. Hail this sexy chat." It's my best southern drawl. Thank you, lady. The woman who made the right choice.
It's better than your Stallone.
Right. The got it.
Hey, got it.
Hey, got it. Hey, yo, got it. Don't push me. Don't push me, guy. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, okay. Look at gay. Look at me. Look at me. Sorry, that was more like Down syndrome Stallone at the end there.
It's a little bit more like that.
I think it got weird. The Grizzly with a $50 super says, "Fun fact, when StarCraft came out, PETA protested simulated animal violence. Specifically, one of the playable factions, the Zerg Swarm, a race of hive mind bug aliens that infect other organisms and turn them into more Zerg, including humans." Well, PETA are kind of retarded.
Yeah.
They're kind of retarded. Solomon Kane with a sorcerer for 6 months says, "Hail the glorious panel. Thank you for all the content you provide, which is better than anything DC Marvel gives us." Damn right. Guardian Fortress with a $5 says, "The best of both worlds is still the greatest TNG episode. Also, good TV. Best of both worlds is great."
Yep.
I still think the Drumhead is the best episode, personally, but that's just preference. Eviled with a sorcerer for 1 month says, "Hail the Fellowship." Back at you. Jess Pena with a $5 says, "Gary just watched X-Files movie. Started season 6. I haven't noticed it sucking yet, but I have to ask, does it get better later on? And your thoughts on the movie?"
The first movie is an episode, and I like the first movie. I did. It does not get better because David Duchovny then leaves and then comes back. And then they do season 10 and 11. They just did those a few years ago, and the lore episodes aren't good, but there's individual, like Mr. Chuckleteeth episode is freaking an all-timer, and then the guy from the Fly to the Concords, yeah, is like a lizard man. I forgot the name of the episode, and that's an all-timer too. Like, those are two freaking great episodes within the series that were not so great. I hated how season 11 ended, but I love, like, 80% of the X-Files. I adore it. It was a great show.
Mage Demon just gifted another 10 memberships to the stream, by the way. Mage Demon, you're out of control. I haven't been able to control them at all today. Out of control. Out of control. Grand Admiral Adam, thank you. With a 5-month sorcerer says, "Did you see the Forbes article that changed the budget for Force Awakens and Rise of Skywalker to over $400 million each?"
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker was rumored to be at 600 million. We don't know.
Hell.
We only know what Disney tells us, and unlike a lot of shills, I'm just not going to take what they say at face value. Call me silly.
Why? Why won't you do that?
Well, I'm not a real man, so.
Remember when a almost fatally wounded Halbrand managed to ride halfway across the fucking country?
I do, because I watched that episode 3 times.
Oh, Laydart says sudden horse death syndrome.
Yes.
Oh.
My poor editors.
Ash Fuller has been a sorcerer for 4 months. It says, "If the sci-fi, fantasy, and superhero genres have been killed by incompetent people in charge, what do we have left to enjoy?" Us. Matt Fashion with 11 Canadian says, "Watched John Wick last night. Loved it. Great action movie film. Donnie Yen was awesome as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing it tomorrow.
Donnie was brilliant.
Donnie Yen's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
He's an awesome guy. TRKG as with a $5 says Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk, is the best sequel to John Wick.
It's good. It's fucking
good.
damn good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
John
I
was
really
better, but it was a good. It was a good, fun romp.
Yep.
And I liked it. Got a bit weird at the end. With
Yeah.
Christopher Lloyd. That was a little bit weird, but okay. No Zaku Boy, the $50 says, who sees into the hearts of men and the undergarments of women? Peeping Tom. A hefty price has been placed on Tom's rear. An infamous rhinestone bounty hunter has come to collect. Will Tom be shown? This is the gay by the Manzahorian.
Manzahorian.
I love it. I love that one. This is the gay.
Do you know, I've heard they wrap filming and everything on Ahsoka, so we got that coming. That's gonna be great.
Fuck that.
Can't wait for Ahsoka. People
Disney,
are speculating that Dave Filoni is going to be moving her further and further into being just the most important person in the Star Wars universe, and that she'll just be there.
I wonder why.
I know. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
She now? She's like going to span all eras, isn't she? Like prequel, OT, sequels. Because I'm assuming he's going to build her into the sequels as well, or some shit. Isn't there time travel crap with her as well?
Well, she's not in the sequels.
No, not in the films, but she'll. They're making more, right? They want to make.
Wasn't her voice at the end of Rise of Skywalker when all the Jedi were talking?
I'm pretty sure her voice was in there. Yeah. Does that mean they're dead if they do
Means
that?
they're dead.
Well, I guess nobody's ever really gone. So.
Well, who fucking knows now with Disney? Because all I know is we got Leslie Headland's fucking gay lesbian drama space thing coming. Can't wait.
I'm so excited.
Chad Curtis with the $5 says rename Mandalorian is getting renamed Adventures in Babysitting next season.
Right.
They're just babysitters. Fucking hell, you can tell women, right? Hitchhiker 42 with a 11-month sorcerer says, hi all. Gary, are you having a meetup in London or could there be one in Yorkshire? I mean Yorkshire in September? Would be great to see you in Huddersfield or Leeds.
I don't know yet. Mrs. Nerdrotic is working on a location. I'll be staying in London for a time. Yes.
Lost for Words with a £1 fiddy hot dog. Deacon Dean has become a member at the bad level, and your boy Gimli with a $1 fiddy hot dog. Elliot Davis with 11 Canadian says, as after watching Hot Toys started collecting again, 1980s back issues of Marvel Transformers up to 1 to 31, movie 1 to 3, Battlestar Galactica 1 to 23. Aaron T has been a Witcher for 21 months, and Red Terror 1978 has been a sorcerer for 5. And they say that poor horse is the glue that held the crew together. Aaron T with a £5 says, how's it going? It's going good, apart from the mental breakdowns. Elliot Davis with 11 Canadian says, hi, Gary. For you Forbidden Frontier show, did you have chance to look at the email I sent you about the Pioneer 10 and 11 interstellar space probes and what they found? Hi, Mauler.
I know about it, but I haven't seen it yet. Mrs. Nerdrotic flagged it for me. We skipped this week because Garrett was gone, and I wanted to finish my John Wick video, and I've been sick for a week. So I fell behind on everything.
I was going to mention, right? I just got reminded of it in chat. You know, the beginning of Rise of Skywalker, it says the dead speak, I think. Remember that?
Never saw it.
Oh, well, either way, it had bad translation, and then like a bootleg copy had subtitles from like broken translated English, and it just read deaths as speaking. Just remember that.
They were more right than they know.
God.
Deaths are speaking.
That's the speaking. Derek with an 140 Zargons says a game designer called Chris Avalon was accused of naughty things, fired, and blacklisted as a result. The accusations against him have now been retracted. Don't you miss this thing we used to have called due process? Well, we have trial by social media now.
Yeah. That's what we have to try to avoid since we weren't there. We don't know all the details with Jonathan Majors and even the Rick and Morty guy, like, got his charges dropped. And yeah, there were the DMs out there, and I don't know if they're real or not. If they are, that's sick. If they're not, that's sick. You just don't know. You just don't know.
Connor Matthews has become a Bard member. Thank you. Not a troll with a $5. Says Gary, have you seen Kill Tony show in Austin, Texas?
Yeah, I did. He opened up for Rogan and Chappelle, and he had the best set by far. It was
set of what?
Comedy. He came out and was just
not best set of tits.
Not the best set of tits, the best comedy set. He went out there and destroyed. It was dark and funny and good. And stuff you cannot say on YouTube or anywhere.
I like that.
He really pushed they tried to make this, the mothership, Joe Rogan's mothership is the like cancel free. You can go there and do whatever comedy you want, no matter what. And he did it, and he was the best at it. And that's a night where Dave Chappelle showed. Now, Dave Chappelle was a little inhibited. He was really fucking wasted when he came on stage, and he had no material. It was kind of a last minute appearance, and he was still funny as hell. But Kill Tony was shit.
Mage Demon just gifting another 5 memberships to the stream. Dude, you're going cray. Thank you. Seriously, he's the crazy. Enough. Done too much. Ear Elephant with a $5. You should watch the new 40K trailer. Mauler is good at transformative video watching. Love you guys. No homo. It's a lie though. That's
a little bit homo. Yeah, but a little bit.
Tiny bit of homo.
Yeah, it looked interesting. Michael Tynan with a $50 says RIP to Lance Reddick.
Yeah. There was an audible. There was like this audible like sigh in the theater when he hit the screen, and that's all. Az hasn't seen the movie, so we don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, it was audible.
Yeah, he was a fucking cool dude.
Yep.
Aaron Pipes with a $30 says, do any of you see a Disney movie product making profit this year or next? Anything good in your opinion on the horizon from Marvel or Lucas? Any rumors or possible fallout in the current trend if the current trend continues?
Guardians is the only chance of being good, in my opinion. Like, people are praising Secret Invasion, but I fucking am tired. I need to see it before I believe anything from Disney Plus being good. I've heard all this. This will be good. We've heard this is going to be really good. This is it. This is the time.
Dude, people to this day say Loki was like an amazing TV show. And I was like, which one did you watch?
Yeah, it was dog shit.
Yeah, it was not good.
Fuck.
It conceptually, like we've talked about this. Everything, like even Shang-Chi, conceptually, these all could have worked, and they are like, okay, there's the thing that works. Let's not do that thing because we're worried about political correctness or whatever bullshit or toxic masculinity. And let's take these male characters and diminish them as much as we can. Okay. And we'll still make money because it's just Marvel and we can do no fucking wrong. WandaVision could have absolutely worked. Shang-Chi done right could have absolutely worked. The Eternals could have worked. Loki could have been the best. It could have been your Doctor Who bonkers jumping through reality. Loki fucking things up throughout it could have been tons of fun.
So good.
God.
So good.
Mage Demon with a two Australian says, for you, Mauler, I can be a girl. I do like tentacles.
Oh my.
117B. With a $2 says, Mauler, dudette is for small people, not women.
Well, I'm progressive.
Michael King with the $5 says, received my Cyberfrog 2 on Thursday. Ordered way back when he was on FNT. In that time, I've received Ripper's Isom and world-class bullshitters stealing solo. Take a 610 with a $2. Let profitability go. Kill it if you have to. Stephen with a £5 says, "Hey lads, Gary Mauler, please have a meetup in Wales. It's God's." He's just put count. I think it's meant to be country, but ran out of credit. Stephen has become a member at the bad level. And Bog 2M with a 50 rons says, "Hello to all. Mauler, have you seen The Long Man in the High Castle on YouTube? Cheers to the Sado Meso TV reviewer Az and the Inside Man Gary." I think it's meant Sado Masochist, but certainly them. And that was your first ever super chat, so thank you. YouTube now tells us that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think we reacted to that on one of the EFAP meme faps. So
The Long Man in the High Castle. What's
Castle? Yeah, it's like a big project Crovo made. It's a lot of EFAP memes.
Oh, nice.
Mage Demon with the $5 says, "Keep my name out of your effing mouth." Oh, you said majors. I heard mages. No. Majors. Oof. Go woke. Get choked.
Oh my
god. Tweet that one, motherfucker. I dare you.
I'll do that right now. Go woke. Get choked. Okay, that's out there now. Gortero Dip with a $5 says, "Chris Avalon of Fallout fame won a 7-figure verdict and a public recant for defamation suit for false allegations. Also, Geralt misses you, Gary."
You did it.
It's bites my Twitter, I guess, probably. But okay. I guess I'm going to be banned for another 18 months, but you know. Well.
What was for me? What?
Gauntro Dim, who's a character from The Witcher 3, says he misses.
Oh, soon, very, very soon. I got 2 more. I'm going to do 2 videos in a week, which I haven't done in 3 years. So we'll see if that actually happens. But I've got 2 ideas and I want to do them. So I told my wife it was nice knowing you. See you in a week.
Yeah.
She picked out well.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude, she went to gun club yesterday.
I'll be careful about that.
Yeah, she went to gun club yesterday, and I'll post it on Twitter, like her target. She freaking I better not piss her off. She's
Tutorial Slave with a €15 says, "Hey there, random question. If Batman, Superman are the world's finest, and Flash and Green Lantern are labeled as the brave and the bold, Batman was the brave and the bold. What moniker would suit Wonder Woman Aquaman team up? The broke and the unwritable.
The Wonder in the Wet. Strange Adventures. I don't know.
Slippery when wonderful.
Slippery when wet.
There you go.
Slippery Aurora Uplinks has been a bad for 4 months. Thank you.
Batman Brave and the Bold. Great cartoon. I love that cartoon. My kid adored it.
Great comics.
And the comics are fucking brilliant. Don't get me wrong. Yeah.
Great
good cartoon, man.
Zaid Comics with a $10 says, "Hey guys, hope you're well. We're doing our part to build new culture with my comic The Lost Pages 3 on Indiegogo. But alas, we are shadow banned.
The Little
Any
Merman
support would be awesome. Here's to great comics." Yeah, why is everyone's getting shadow banned? Mandy Summers is shadow banned. Graham Nolan shadow banned. Indiegogo not like money anymore.
Guess not. Graham's doing good though, thanks to you guys.
Oh yeah,
Graham and Chuck.
They are.
Mandy, hope you're doing
they've
well.
been blown away by your support.
Yeah.
Paquet,
Eric Joe I's doing okay.
he's
Eric
doing
Joe
all
I,
right.
He's doing okay.
Not bad for a little guy.
Not bad.
Not bad. Paquet Albert Gabriel with the 5 Canadian says, "Who the fuck is Blue Beetle?" Exactly. Mage Demon with a 2 Australian says, "Love as his uncontrollable laugh. Mauler got it too." It's Mauler who set me off. When Mauler loses it sets me off. Magician Sapphire with a $10 says, DC. Oh my god, DC. That's the DC universe. Coining it already.
Well, I think Dead Companies
pretty accurate.
But DC,
pretty accurate.
I mean, it's more gay than like the comics. Are we talking about the comics? It's more gay than anything.
They're all gay. Every fucking person's gay in DC now, including the writers, because it's all self-insert shit. Magician Sapphire with a $10 says, DC should have kept the movies separate in their own continuities and then cap it off with Crisis on Infinite Earths. We know where that went on the CW.
Yeah, DC should have made a good Superman movie.
Where all the stories come together in one new universe, but it's too late now. Super Based with a $10 says, everyone should go sign up with Sargon's company, Lotus Eaters, at £5 a month to push back against YouTube censorship. Side note, the chat won't let me type Lotus Eaters proper name.
What?
Wow.
Well, I will sign up.
LotusEaters.com. £5 a month. Great podcast.
Yes, it is.
Listen to them all the time.
Really, really good. I listen to them every day.
Mage Demon with another 2 Australians is Mauler saying Mario again. It sounded like Mario.
I say Mario.
It sounded like
Mario. Let's
Mario.
go.
Mario.
Just posting Lotus Eaters.
You know what the Lotus Eaters are, right?
Eaters.
You know what the Lotus Eaters are, right?
No, but it's probably got something to do with Sargon of Akkad or something related to some historical.
It's Greek.
Well, he's got a video where he talks about exactly what the name means, I think. So yeah.
Mage Demon with a 5 Australis is Mauler. Have you tried our sour Skittles? They have different flavors per color: sweet, sour, and nicely chewy. How can M&Ms compete? Different colors, same taste.
Because M&Ms are fucking great. I like it with chocolate.
I used to the peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yanks fan 84 with a $5 says, I'm reading Craven's Last Hunt, liking it so far. What do you guys think of it? Is there any other good Spider-Man runs?
Oh, besides Craven's Last Hunt? Yes, there are. Oh God, you got all day.
Lots.
But you just start. Honestly, the first 400 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, just go. Like read the reprint.
Good start.
It's a good start. Get into Spectacular too, because for a while Spectacular is better than Amazing Spider-Man. All of Stan Lee, but then past that, it's freaking gold.
Oh, there's a lot of
echoed,
yeah. Where do we get to? Mr. Buttcrap Media has been a bard for 23 months. And bass player 2011 iffy with a $5 says, what's worse, Red Letter Media shilling for Disney Star Wars or Nerd of the Rings shilling for Rings of Power? Well, Nerd of the Rings.
Nerd of the Rings, because like Red Letter Media, like we can disagree on things.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, they would tell you what we tell you guys is that they would say that's our honest opinion. We thought it was good. And we told you that. It's,
like
totally
Red Letter Media was just liking something, whatever their motivation was. They genuinely liked it. I don't know, because they've proven to at least be like they're not shilling for anybody. Like they make plenty of money on their own. They don't need. They do their own thing. They're well established. Nerd of the Rings getting flown out and then coming, and while he's flown out there saying this has no effect on my review, I find that hard to believe. Hard to believe.
Jay Cha-Cha gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Jay, thank you. Timothy Toddigan with a $2 says, cheers, bitches. Cheers right back at you. Malcolm Campbell has been a sorcerer for 4 months, says hell at you. Shin Kashi with a sorcerer for 3 months says, have you guys seen the trailer of The Blackening? No. Benedict Barnes with a £20 says, this is for the Argentina finger comment from Az Bloody Legend. Joe, thank you, Benedict. Joe McGinnis with a $5 says, apparently there's talk of another writer's strike happening soon. No idea what it's about, though. Hopefully they can fire a load of shitty writers.
And it's going to happen in a little over a month and a half. That's what I hear.
Well,
Enoch Mamon with a membership sorcerer for 5 months says, going to see John Wick Wednesday with me dad. Looking forward to seeing Wick with a Dragonfire shotgun, Donnie Yen and Clancy Brown, and anti-modernity messages. Oh.
Gun Home Max, like, yeah, I was flown out to the Starship Enterprise. I was flown to space.
Yeah. How was that, shill?
You had some Romulan ale.
I secretly got them in advance. I did not. Paramount would have never, ever given them to me. And they would be very mad if they found out where I got them.
Oopsies. Quick Flash 86 became a member at the sorcerer level. Thank you. Abigor with a 1 month sorcerer says, we named the dog Phoebe. Dr. Henry Jones Sr.
Oh, God. This movie is such a bad idea. It's such a. I love Indiana Jones. I still love Indiana Jones, and even when I was younger, I liked Indiana Jones more, like a little more than I like Star Wars. I just thought it was cooler. Crystal Skull was heart-wrenching to see. It was fucking terrible. I'll never forget. I came back. I flew. My friend flew up, who I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark with when I was 12. So my friend Doug flies up from San Diego. We're like, we're going to watch Indiana Jones together. Like when we were kids, it's going to be so much fun. And we walked out. We're like, I walked in my comic store and there was a Dark Horse adaptation. I fucking grabbed it. I threw it in the trash. I think I like a handful of Indiana Jones comics right off my shelf and just tossed them in the fucking trash. I was so pissed. I was like, fuck this movie. And now
the
they're
exact same
make
sort of thing with Prometheus. It's like Alien,
dude.
Ugh.
So it was Lindelof who wrote Prometheus, right?
Yes.
One of the writers at Prometheus was in my booth at Comic-Con. I had just seen it and I said, that movie sucked balls. The writer from the movie, right?
Oh, well.
My friend Derek's like, shut up. And I'm like, I lost the sale there.
Oopsies.
Oh, dude. Good old days.
Parky 50 with a $2 is RRR felt like an anime. Any foreign recommendations? Movies or series? I mean, series, you got things like Squid Game, Hellbound, Alice in Borderland.
When's
Some great
Squid Game
stuff.
season 2 coming out? Probably end of this year, huh?
Oh, I doubt it. I don't know. I doubt it.
As did you say Silent Sea was good?
Silent Sea was pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen better, but it was pretty good.
Crystal Skull isn't even an Indiana Jones film. It doesn't count. And that's directed by Spielberg, and George Lucas is involved.
Yeah.
And you got like Mangold is much of a baby, and I mean baby. He is on Twitter. He is he has a small peepee. He is a very good director. He's made some great shit, like great movies. That's why I was so disappointed to see him just like working for Kennedy just must be hell. Maybe it just broke the guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he went after, Matthew Kadish for like nothing. For nothing. For just saying like, hey, we're a little worried about it. Indiana Jones, he's old. Don't break him.
Fuck you little shitty set, you fucking basement.
Ooh, my. Somebody's clutching some pearls.
Christopher Honeycutt has been a saucer for a month. This says, hello, gentlemen. Why, hello there. Gaza with a £2 says, for Az's Neighbours Moving Fund. The H Demon with the 2 Australians says, you guys are cracking me up. I mean, try. Marty Gray with a £5 says, hey, Az, could you do King Theoden's speech at Pelennor Fields sliced alone? Absolutely. Dent Masterson has been a saucer for 18 months. It says, you guys should do your top 10 TNG episode list. Red Letter Media beats to it. Pottery in Central WA has become a member at the bard level. Thank you. Bass Player 2011 Iffy with the $5 says, question for the panel, X-Files or Twin Peaks?
How about we do top 10 Star Trek episodes?
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna have to bow out of that one. I'll be useless the whole episode. Unless you can, well, it could just be a different
we
stream.
can just list them off. We don't have to it doesn't have to be an hour segment. We can just list them off. And then
you should though. You should do a segment where you get to talk about them. Talk about why. I guess it doesn't have to be real BZ. You can just do it.
Why don't we do our top 10 Doctor Who episodes? We can all three do that.
Oh yeah, we can all do that.
Mine are gonna be New Who, and mine are gonna be New Who up to.
We'll just do New Who.
We'll do New Who. Okay. God.
New Who.
He's so high maintenance, Mahler.
No, you could do old Who as well. I know. I'm saying my list will be.
I can't eat that. I have a peanut allergy, and there's smoke in the room, and the doors are too thin. And
don't eat anything that's
my list
green.
would be shit. I don't have any of the cool old episodes in my head, so you guys would be like, "Oh, it's just the new ones." Okay, be the lame list.
No, New Who. Let's do top 10 episodes of New Who. That's a good place to start.
Okay,
we can start there.
When for?
1-4. Have by next week, or do you want 2 weeks?
Okay. Next week then.
Next week. And by next week.
There you go.
What is that? Are we doing that for realsies?
Yeah.
All right. Fine. All right. Fine.
Huh? Forking Around with a $5 says, what are your thoughts on all of the potential woman spin-offs for John Wick? I can't help but roll my eyes. It's just it's just media fantasy. That's all it.
Existing in that world and surviving if they do it right and they show, because they did it with Akira mostly. There was a couple of them was like, but with Akira, the daughter, and then she, does get shot. But it's Ana de Armas. So if she's like in a bikini flipping around for 2 hours, I'm probably not going to have a problem with it because it's Ana de Armas and I'm male. So, I have flaws. What can I say? Ana fucking de Armas. Dude, have you seen her?
She's tight.
That is 11 out of 10. Built like, as my dad says, built like a brick shit house. I don't know how that's supposed to be a compliment.
She's quite the most opposite of a brick shit house.
I was about to say it's the opposite. Like,
I built like a brick shit house.
It was a different time, okay? My dad.
How much coke was it done? Anyway,
no.
Manowar 665.
Drunk, but
Manowar 665. Native Bridge for $6.65. Super chat. You're gonna make me shell out additional ducats to get my monthly welfare chat read on stream. Yes. So much for government cheese, i.e., burnout interruptus.
The chat. There's old guys in the chat who. Honestly, it never. When my dad would say that, I'm like, "What?"
What? Yeah.
And he'd start singing
exactly the opposite.
All right, women can't be called bricks anymore. Yeah. Okay, we've moved on.
Nicholas Cruiser has been a sorcerer for 7 months. Says somehow the audience returned. Don't think so. Probably don't think so. Manowar marksman of 117B with a $2 says, for that Temple of Doom slip up, Az must die.
Oh no.
Mage Demon gifted another 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you. And JJTV UK has become a member of the Sorcerer level. CD with the $5 says, would love to see a live action adaptation of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Imagine if skateboarding was real. I got news for you. Not my mom with the $5 says, yes, RIP to Lance Reddick. He was, as I've put it, classically chained. Yes, he was. Mage Demon gifting another membership to the stream. And Mage Demon with the 2 Australians saying, one more. I'll just slip it in. Yeah, chat likes that. I do. Chat love it when you slip it in. When you slip them a quick gifty. Terran the Black with a $5 says, Gally, I've been collecting Daredevil comics from 100 to the end of Frank Miller's run. Wouldn't Daredevil and Black Widow series work for PG-13 Disney Plus?
Okay. Yes, a PG-13 Daredevil and Black Widow would work if it was written by competent writers, had a competent showrunner. Kevin Feige wasn't involved at all, and it wasn't on Disney Plus.
There you go. Andy
Like
Radar.
Lionsgate. Well, okay, sorry. John Wick 4 is what a Black Widow, a Daredevil, a Punisher should be. A Shang-Chi, an Iron Fist, all the street lovers. That's what it should be. Gangsters, big fight scenes, guns, people getting stabbed, weird decapitations, phosphorus rounds. That's what it should be.
Andy Radart has been a bard for 22 months. Thank you, Andy. Got a gravy with a £20 says, hail all. Gang, have you read all of the ASOIAF books?
A Song of Ice and Fire books, yes, multiple times.
No. Favorite differences to the show and opinions on? No, way too long.
Just
no.
Well, finish it. I can answer quickly.
Okay. Favorite differences to the show and opinions on whether omitting something from the source material is worse than including elements but implementing them poorly.
Oh, good luck with that, Gary.
Yeah, that's like a 5-hour stream.
I will answer quickly. There's nothing implemented into the show that I thought was an improvement on the book.
There you go.
Nothing. Zero.
That's weird because I thought there was nothing at all in the Last of Us TV show that was better than the game.
There you go. I mean, I like the first part of the show, but you know, they still, there's nothing. The books are far superior.
I guess, well, the one aspect you get is the actors, right?
Yeah. The actors they're prettier looking people because like everybody in the books is uglier. Tyrion is a freaking monster. Like he has no nose.
Yeah, that bothered a lot of people, and I think it was a mistake on their part, but whatever. It's Hollywoody stuff, isn't it?
Because Tyrion's a villain.
He needs to be brought low, and he's supposed to, like, it helps understand why everybody's so, like, prejudiced to him. But yeah, I don't know. They didn't want to. When you have his nose is like clean off in the book, and then in the show it's like, oh, my little cool guy Scar. It's like, oh, come on.
Ass is like, I told you this was going to be 5 hours long. I'll shut up now.
Darbo Doodoo Bunky with the $10 says, have you considered inviting David Icke to the podcast? No.
No. Not on this one.
He could explain how the reptilians are behind everything. Yeah, I'm going to pass on that. Thanks. Pydane Chronicles with a £20 says, hello, Az. I read the Doctor Who Doom debacle thing. The woman is in a very left-wing comedian group called Suze. Oh, she's a very left-wing comedian called Suze Kempner, who is a fully fledged left-wing cult warrior. RTD firmly positioning Who on one side of the culture war. Absolutely. When she said, she put out a tweet saying, hello, new followers. You probably follow me because of Doctor Who. Just want to say that here I talk a lot of politics and trans rights. And if that makes you cringe, then good. And I responded by saying, hello, new followers. I am the epitome of I support current things. And yes, I'm cringe as fuck.
Almost as cringe as that video.
I don't think anything is as cringe as that video.
That was pretty cringe.
But yes, it's
not a good sign.
all the people are looking one side.
there is
One
some-
side.
Big red flags with RTD's new Doctor Who.
Mm.
Big ones. Waving it in.
Venom Girl Art with a £5. Thank you. And Andre Medelsky with a 50 check says, "Hi guys. In regards to Lance Reddick's sudden death, I will now forever remember him for his greatly delivered line in John Wick 4, Such Is Life."
Yes.
The Willy Bot with a 6-month sorcerer says, "Test Lotus Eaters test." Mage Demon with the 2 Australian says, "DCU. Yep, in a year you'll remember that." Well, in a year, will anyone remember the DCU? That's what I think.
Oh.
Dragon Reborn 35 Darren has gifted 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you. Mage Demon with a 2 Australian says, "Mauler,
Yeah.
your M&M review was terrible. 1 minute review minimum."
What? Oh, why review? What? It's chocolate with stuff on it. It's nice. Why do I gotta go further than that? You get the crunchy ones, the peanut ones. There's other selections.
MMM. What is he talking about?
M&Ms.
M&Ms. I thought he said MMM. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a sequel to RRR? Like, I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
I generally like chocolate more than how do you even say the difference between like candy that is chocolate and candy that is sugar but not chocolate? Just, you know what I mean?
One's chocolate, one isn't.
There you go.
One's chocolate, one's not.
There you go. That's the big secret. We've cracked it.
We got it. Talking and drawing with Shane Davis for a $10 says, "Crystal Skull lost me at the prairie dog scene."
Dude. Right?
Oh.
God. We were
Well,
in
the
for a
fridge
long
scene
ride.
as well, like it's
Yeah.
famous.
Oh, the fridge scene had me just.
Oh, the fridge scene
What
makes
the
the rap
fucking-
scene from Temple of Doom seem logical. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, I can believe that happened compared to the. I was like, why isn't he soup? When it opens up, he's just human
Flash the paws out.
And Mike McGinnis with a $5 says, "Creator Edition item #1 in the mail. Nolan's Alien Animo in stock again. Ordered this morning, and it's in the mail already. Life is good." And ladies and gentlemen, we are caught up. Boom.
Right on time too. Nice.
I
Yeah.
know.
Look at you.
I know. What a pro. What a pro. Mauler!
Ah!
Is there anything you'd like to plug before we head out into the great blue yonder? Apart from copious amounts of Resident Evil 4.
I was gonna say, if you're looking for some 11-hour Resident Evil streams, you know, like this week, find them. Are you planning on streaming more of it at some point? Because I still want to.
Yeah, I got to make a decision about what I'm gonna do. Well, not to just restart the whole thing.
Do you have any expectation of doing it on professional, or are you like, oh fuck that?
No.
Fair enough.
No. I would be very happy if I got through hardcore. Because hardcore's tough.
It is. It is. What was I going to say? Yeah. So there's that. There's we've had loads of copyright trouble with Mandalorian mini episodes, but they're coming.
Why?
Big one. Disney are being pricks about it. I don't know. It's annoying because they usually chill, but for some reason, especially with Mandalorian episode 3, like episode 1 and 2 have longer clips that haven't been snatched up, but. Yeah, I've had to just work with Fringy a bit to get basically you'll see the copyright cover up basically all the time. It's annoying as hell, but yeah, that'll be out soon. Episode 3, it might be tomorrow, probably tomorrow. He's already working on 4, and then we got Meme Repository working on the Gotham Knights episodes, of which we recorded 2. He's almost done with 1, and just other stuff's coming. But yes, those are on the way, and I think we're covering John Wick on Saturday. We'll have the most unpopular take on the internet, probably. It'll be fine, though. It's okay.
Can't wait to roast you.
Yeah.
We can't be friends anymore because we disagree at a movie, Mauler.
Yeah, Mauler.
Hey, what about Clarkson's Farm, guys?
I'm waiting.
Looking at
I'm
you,
waiting.
What
I
happened
wanna
to what happened to
look
after Sunday Fun Day
after Sunday Fun Day.
Was
on
that
Sunday?
was that a thing? Why was there no messages? I didn't see any messages.
Yeah,
Because I
no
had
messages.
I had to finish. I'm really behind. We have to do it next week.
I have to finish videos. I have to go outside. Maybe.
I have to go outside.
I have
We
to
have
eat
to
food
go
and
outside
sleep.
I
once
had
in
to
a
go
while.
touch grass.
It is nice to feel that sun, that beautiful sun, and you
You're
know you're
supposed to-
inside too
I
much. when-
told you to buy a UV light and to get a little box of soil to grow grass in,
Oh,
and then that's all you
grass?
need.
Grass.
Grass, yes.
When
About
I go outside
grass.
to go to the
Grass.
gym,
I
you know,
didn't say grass.
when I feel like
Grass.
Superman when I hit the sun, it's like, you're inside too long. You feel the vitamin E coming in. You're like, ah.
you like drag me an ass outside and
Yeah.
go burn into ash.
Burn, yeah, just turn it, yeah. Daddy, is there anything that you're allowed to plug?
Working on a Marvel follow-up video because they just keep providing. So yeah. And then after that, Mandalorian video.
Bum, 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 bum.
Perry we just put one out yesterday, my review of John Wick 4, edited by Perry Jan.
Nice. I can't watch that.
I understand. I understand.
This is the way.
But I wanted to do something. It was very nice to review something I liked. It was very nice.
Mm.
Share.
Man of War 65 neighborhood beast with $6.65 super chat. Okay, you win. Having now sent 2 super chats trying to get a free 33-month membership chat read, can you help a brother out? Congratulations. Did I miss it? I tried to go through all of it.
Obviously.
Congratulations on 33 months at the sorcerer level. I'm going to
Wow. That's pretty good.
predict. Blue Tiger with a $5 says, I can't wait for baby Harry Potter to show up in The Mandalorian. He's my favorite hobbit. Could be baby anything, isn't it? Zico with a 250 RSDs said, it's sad that they turned John Wick into a superhero who can't be damaged by anything. It's like they didn't watch John Wick 1. And Mage Demon with a 5 Australian says, wow, Maulers, new review format. Chocolate is chocolate. I like chocolate. What happened to the man? What happened to the man who used to be cool? Sigh. Guess I'll just consume now.
I'm so sorry.
And Mikey Gustler with a $5 says, is it just me, or is Ada Wong in Resident Evil 4 remake has terrible acting? Her voice to me does not match the character at all.
So unfortunate. Her model is fantastic. Her voice is deadpan. It's like,
Yeah.
hello, Leon. Make sure you use the thing when you go. Goodbye now. And it's like
The first moment I heard a voice, I was like, ooh.
Everyone does. Everyone goes like, "Hey, whoa,
Ooh, that's not.
sounds
Whoa,
wrong."
that's not.
Yeah.
That's not Ada.
That's Ada wrong.
That's Ada wrong. Bum.
Boom.
Ba-dum. Mage Demon gifted 5 more memberships to the stream, dude. I don't even know what to say, man. I mean, thank you, but I mean that's just not enough. Eddie Brock with a €2 fitty. Gary, thoughts on Zeb Wells' Amazing Spider-Man run?
None.
There you go. I'm off to see John Wick 4 tomorrow.
Yes.
And then it's yes.
Yes. I'm just saying yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And when I get
time.
home, I'll be watching Gotham fucking Nights, which lost 33% of its audience from week 1 to week 2.
How many people watched it?
428,000. With a demo of 0.08, which is roughly around 85 to 95,000 people in the demo of 18 to 49.
Just doing great, is what you're saying.
It's doing
hunky dory. So my episode 3 review will be coming out tomorrow, and probably a lot of Conan at some point in the evening, streaming over Gary's.
Yeah.
Chris Gore, Nuna.
Someone in chat, Muller's a shill. He loves Last of Us but hates John Wick 4. His opinions are irrelevant.
I thought he was gonna say something about chocolate.
Yeah, mention the
Shill for
chocolate
chocolate.
opinion. That's more controversial.
Chocolate shill.
Muller's a shill. He likes M&Ms but doesn't like Skittles.
And his reasoning, chocolate is chocolate. What the fuck?
Yeah. And I like chocolate. Mage Demon with a 2 Australian says, kidding. I love Sassy Mauler. Hail to the long man. And Chair Henry with 100 Swedish says, will Disney ever resort to Darth Jar Jar? I mean, why not at this point?
I
Sure.
would not.
I
Mandalorian
would do it.
season 4.
I would do it. It would be so much fun.
There you go. Everyone, thank you so much indeed for watching today. Massive thank you to my mods, everyone who hit the super chat button, membered, gifted membered, remembered. Thank you so much indeed for supporting the channel. We will be back next week over on Nerdrotics, but we'll be telling you our 10 favorite episodes of New Who.
Modern Doctor Who.
Mikey Gusler says Jar Jar Binks is my favorite Star Wars character. Facts.
There you go. I've got a going away song. You want to hear it? It's short.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Turn off the lights.
Oh, I can't. I picked the wrong one. Shit.
Trying to get me struck right at the
I was
end.
gonna get you. I was gonna have the Dawn.
Right at the end, just get it struck.
It was just. That's the wrong button.
Still
Never mind.
monetized at the minute.
That's good. I have the Don Meredith one somewhere, but I guess I put the real one in there. That's not a good idea.
Oh,
Next
so you
time.
fucked up. That's it. Right.
I fucked up. That's it.
We will see you next week. Until then, you take care. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.